Breeze Nation, C-Red Nation, what is good? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with us. Do I have a wrong mic hooked up? I think I do. Hold up. That's what happens when you got mics all over the studio. Don't worry about it, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for showing love to the channel. It's your boy Pat the Designer, joined by the pettiest man alive, Mr. P Kid. It looks weird that I'm double micing this. I'm gonna plug the real mic up. I can't hear words you saying, so
It's a double fisting it nowadays, are we?
that double miking looks weird on the live.
Sounds weird too. Let's not ever say that again.
Double miking?
Double miking. All right. Anyway, I feel like Channing Tatum is going to come out of nowhere. On this.
Take that however you want to.
Take that. Yeah. Pat's trying something new. Anyway.
There we go. Boom.
Bulls Nation, Breeze Nation. What is good? We are back at it again
with the
white vans.
Boom.
Trying to get it cracking with the
T. On the Kings. Kings is a tough matchup for us every single year. Legitimately, going back to like Michael Jordan era, we have struggled against the Kings in Sacramento. I don't know if it's the air. I don't know if it's California. I don't know what it is. But we all with pinky out, bro. That's what we doing. Pinky out. Whatever.
Do you know how hard it is to hold this cup like this?
We always struggle against the Kings. So hopefully tonight, because we did do something that we don't often do, right? Beating Utah in Utah on this road trip. Hopefully the Bulls can come out of here with a dub. And here's the thing. I know we've had some losses on this trip that we're going to look at and we're going to say, oh my God, I can't believe that we got beat by this team and they showed no heart and they showed no fight. But if you told me going on this road trip that we might have an opportunity to come out of this 3-3 with the teams that were lined up on this trip, I probably would have said, yeah, if we play our best basketball. We haven't played our best basketball, but we still have that opportunity tonight. Winning in Milwaukee, winning in Utah, got to get this third win here. You go back home off of the road trip 3-3. It's not a bad road trip. You want to be above 500 at home. You want to be 500 on the road, and it's a good start to get us there.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I mean, this is Breeze Nation, Bull Nation, C-Red Nation. We know we want to come out and have a good game, but we also want to make sure that we're actually trending in the right direction. And so what I do want to see, and I guess you could call it a moral victory, if anything, I want to see good ball movement. I want to see good high IQ basketball, especially from Zach. He's been getting a lot of flack for the decisions he makes, especially late game. Yep. And I just want to see us start to gel and build some continuity. I can take a loss if we can see that. It's almost like the Bears if you saw them today. When you feel really good about that Bears team, even though we took an L to Aaron Rodgers again. You feel really good about where we're going with that. I hate to say that that's a caveat for me today, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah. I want to see DeMar and Zach to be able to gel with Vooch, and I want us to see a lineup that really can perform well against, I would say, a higher caliber team. The Kings have actually reemerged as a high caliber team, in my opinion. Like, they have a lot of potential, and they're not just the Queens like they used to call it back in the day. It's a really good team right now. So, that's what I'm looking for.
Bulls kind of sticking with the starting lineup they had in the last game, but Javonte Green had a little bit of an issue with the hip. Nothing to keep him out too long, but he's not going to go tonight. So your starting lineup tonight: Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, P. Will reinserted into the starting lineup, and of course Nikola Vucevic. That's going to be the starters for the Bulls tonight. Got to come out here, got to be competitive, got to get a dub. If you're in here right now, hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. And we live call every single Bulls game. So show love out here, man.
Mind you, as far as just getting some stats, it seemed like he's about to say something else. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I'm actually going to a game this year. I'm going to go to the Dallas game next Saturday. We'll see how that goes, but I'll get to see Luke in person.
Hey, so next Saturday, you all will see me here live and in charge. I mean, hey, let's get it done.
That's scary. A lot of blocked people. A lot of people.
Oh, no, I'm not going to block anybody. I promise you. I love it. Ernest, I think somebody out here said they was messing with me. Ernest, I appreciate you, my man. Yeah, we're going to rock out, man. It's all love. Everybody know what it is. But I would say this. What are your keys to a victory for the Bulls today? Looking at who I Looking at the starting lineup for the Kings, they got Harrison Barnes, whose name was floated around a lot for trade talks for the Bulls early on. Keegan Murray, Sabonis, Herter, and Fox, who's been playing, I think, really good basketball. He looks like a younger John Wall. Like he reminds me of John Wall with a better jump
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah. No, I've always felt that way, even with how De'Aaron Fox started his career, right? Because I wasn't a big fan of him at the start of his career
I wasn't either.
because he would miss so often. And it wasn't until Jay brought up the fact that he was like, remember how John Wall was as a rookie, though? Like, he doesn't realize how
Yep.
fast he is. And then all of a sudden he looks up and he's past the rim, and that's why he's missing. Once he realizes how fast he is, once he realizes his speed, he'll be able to slow down. And he has. He's been able to come out and really be a dominant force at that point guard position for the Kings team, be somebody that can break down defenses with ease. I think the biggest key in this is Herter. You got to know where Herter is at all times tonight. The Bulls have struggled closing out against the three-pointers. They've struggled in these first quarters, slowing down the three ball, right? Like, you don't put up enough three-pointers for you to allow the amount
Yeah.
of three-pointers that you do.
And that's a good point as we get ready for this tip off real quick, because I even get a shout out to Shane real quick in the chat. I do have strong faith in Malik Monk. He is one of those sleepers where it's like, hey, he gets hot, it's going to be a long day. Malik Monk, I raved about him when he was on the Lakers. I thought he played really well aside LeBron. I think Lonnie Walker's filling in for that spot now. But I like what he does in his moments with the Kings. As we get this tip off going right now, we got Sabonis against Vooch.
I would love to get Sabonis out of there. As the opening tip here, Sabonis with a tip. And he's not even playing the same role anymore. Like, he's playing a completely different role for this team. Is now Fox bringing the ball up here, drops this off to Harrison Barnes, getting the top of the key to Herter. Ooh, through the pass, almost stolen there by Caruso, back over to Fox. Fox with the stop, threw it off of the leg of Caruso. That's not a kick ball anymore. We've seen that the last couple of games. I thought that was a kick ball.
I'm a little bit ahead of you. Hold on 1 second.
As now they get the ball in here to Sabonis. Sabonis coming off the left side, drops it off the Herter, picked up here by Levine. Gets this back to the middle to Sabonis, back up top of the key. Fox, pull up three, can't get that one. Rebound Levine, and Levine wants to get off to the races here. He's got Herter guarding him left side. Splits the double team at the bucket. Lay. Zach Levine with the lay and one. Okay.
I saw that paint wide open. I was like, all right, here we go.
I think here's the thing for me.
Is Zach listening to the live? He's going to the cup early.
I think that's my question on Zach, right? We often see Zach try to get the three ball falling early, but it seems like the theme of this Bulls team is inside out.
Inside out.
We gotta see him play more inside out, or we're gonna struggle. As Zach able to knock
we'll
that
get a scoreboard up there soon. No worries.
Oh, my bad.
No worries.
I got it in here. Boop. Boop, boop. As now kicked out left side. Barnes on the drive. Lost the handle on that. P. Will with the good defense there. Here comes the drive. DeMar. Other way. Pull up. Midi. Can't get that one. P. Will fighting for the board. Barnes able to come away with it. Here comes Sacramento the other way. Harrison Barnes dropping this off to Herter. Herter jab, step back. Doesn't take it. Down now to Sabonis. Good defense on the back door. That was something that was killing the Bulls in Golden State. Now top of the key over here to Sabonis. Sabonis got it knocked away by Vucci. Picked up here by Fox. Fox, low in and out. Step back. Pull up. Three. Got it.
When did he get that?
That's the dangerous addition.
That's the addition to the game, huh?
Yeah.
Add to the bag. I see, huh?
Got to dig in there. Here's now DeMar coming off the screen here, kicking it back out left side to Zach. Zach dropping this down to Vooch with Sabonis on him. Jab step by Vooch, spin move, lost the handle on that. It almost went in the rim as he lost the handle. Bulls fighting for it. Here comes Herter the other way. Herter slowing down, now drops it back out. Sabonis open, pull up three. Got it. Yeah, you can't leave that. And that's what I talked about, dog. You got to close out on the three ball better. You've got to. You don't put up enough threes. The Golden State shot 47 threes in that last game. I believe we shot 21.
Yeah,
28. As we kick this out here to DeMar. DeMar over to Vooch. Pull up. Midi. Couldn't get that one to fall. De'Aaron Fox lost his shoe as he was trying to play defense there, and the Bulls not able to take advantage. Murray, pull up. Three. Can't get that one. Rebound there.
Zach coming down with the ball right now.
Zach
going hard to the cup.
Ooh,
I like that. Nice give. Nice hesitation right there. Look at Zach.
Hit him with the little bucket layup over Sabonis.
Right 5-6. Zach with all 5 points for the Bulls right now.
Here's now ball coming back out, top of the key. Barnes pull up three. Cash money again. Another three ball. At least that one was contested. But
Hey, is
another
that who we
tray ball,
wanted to be?
9-5. Bulls trail here. If you're in the live right now, man, we only got 17 likes on the video.
Bucci
If the
for three,
Bulls able to
knocks it
knock that
down. Look
one
at
down,
that.
okay. Hit that like button. 17 likes on the video only.
Oh, no, that's not gonna fly. Come
That
on, get
ain't
the
that
likes
ain't
up.
it right there. Let's get it cracking, baby. Here's now. Sabonis, top of the key. Gets this over to Barnes. Barnes, step back on the drive. Pump fake. Good defense by Paypayl. Back up to Sabonis. Now out to Herter. Herter, pull up over Caruso. Can't get that one to fall. Hit off the heel of the rim.
Zach coming down, but it got a nice little pep in the step too on the wing.
Oh, yeah.
Has
Now
Fox on
back
him,
up
gives it
here to
back.
Vooch. Now left
Who is
side
he
over to
for?
Levine. Levine, pull up. Mid-range. He
Oh,
got
he's
it.
on
Zach
one now.
Levine cooking here in the first. Ladies and gentlemen, as the good defense there, I couldn't even get it out. The Bulls have the ball again. Here
Yeah,
comes
that camera
DeMar the
angle is
other way.
horrible.
Fox picking up DeMar here, top of the key to Vooch over to Paypayl. He thought about a three, didn't take it. Now drops it off to Zach. Zach with Herter
Herter on
guarding
him.
him, coming off of the screen. Gets over it. Pull up three. Hit off
Heat
the
check.
front of the
Heat
rim
check.
there. Couldn't get that one to go.
Heat check. I don't mind it. It's early.
Murray with the ball here, gets the top of the key now to Fox. Fox standing on the Kings logo, heading right side, coming off of the screen from Sabonis, back up to Keegan Murray, pull up three over DeMar, couldn't get that one to go, but Sabonis with the board. Sabonis looking to go right back up, over Vooch, kicks it back out, pull up three, Barnes, couldn't knock that one down, rebound there by Zach.
The attention is definitely on Sabonis. They're collapsing hard when he gets the ball.
Yeah. He's such a threat, bro. And is now DeMar pump fake, back up top here to Zach. Jab step coming off of the screen here. Looking to attack, kicks it out to Caruso. Was that a pass or did he lose it to Caruso? Oh, Caruso with the behind the back, off the glass, couldn't get the finish there.
Sabonis running the floor with it down the court. Got Paypayl on him, kicks it out to Fox. Fox has Vooch on him right now. That's not what we want. Get it to
Not at all.
Sabonis.
Not at all. They try to throw the oop there to Murray, tip back out to the corner. Herter, pull up three, can't get that one. Murray with another tip out. Two offensive boards
Sabonis
on this.
wide
This is a
open again.
bonus. Pump fake. Vooch trying to get out to Murray. Murray on the drive. Oh, he tried to rise up on Zach, but Zach
Ooh, I thought he was going to
played
get
it
boomed
well.
on.
Murray was able to get the lay. Hey, I thought Zach was about
I thought it was about to be a highlight. Oh no!
I thought it was about to get ugly right there, my boy. Here's DeMar now, kicking us back up top to Vooch. Now right side over here to Caruso. Caruso back out to Vooch. Vooch backing in, backing. Sabonis on him. Turn around, hook shot, left that one short. Couldn't get the float to fall.
Sabonis running the floor again, coast to coast almost. Pass it out to Herter real quick.
Herter stepping out of bounds again, bro. I don't get it, bro. Every game we see this, bro. It makes no
multiple
sense.
times too.
It makes no sense.
Let me adjust a little.
As the Bulls down one here, 10-11, but the Bulls have done a better job defensively rotating. Zach Levine has come out cooking in this quarter. Needing to see everybody else get involved. I think the wild thing that we continue to see around this Bulls team is the fact that we haven't seen all three stars cook in the same game.
No, we haven't. Well, it kind of depends on what your definition of cook is. I honestly feel like if Vooch has, 15, 16, and he's giving you a double-double for the most part, I think that's cooking because, he's, someone has to take the backseat. I mean, you got to think about, I use this analogy not to be comparative, but it's the best one I could think of. You look at the early Miami Heat with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Bosh was always that person who, could cook, had his opportunities to cook when no one else was on the floor. But he was third fiddle. I mean, he kind of knew that. His numbers reflected it. It's just only so many shots you could put up. Vooch does that. So I don't know if I can look at him getting 16 and 10 or 16 and many times 16 and 16 as him not cooking. But if he does that and Zach has 15 points or DeMar is like 4 for 20, yeah, that don't look good. So
you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's the part, right? Like even in the last game versus the Warriors, Zach Levine played well, did a lot of good things. Nikola Vucevic played well, was doing great things. DeMar DeRozan was off all night.
All night.
Right? Like we haven't found that groove offensively consistently, and that's one of the biggest problems with this team right now. You gotta find your groove offensively, and you can't get out of your defensive groove because you haven't hit your groove offensively.
Yeah. I was looking at some. I saw somebody mention this in the chat about some other games. We are on commercial break, by the way. For those who are tuning in or just listening in, we're on commercial break right now. So just giving you some scores around the league in case you haven't seen that. Phoenix Suns did blow out the Spurs, 133-95.
Hey, bro. Hey, here's the thing. Remember when we were like, "Hey, Pop's not trying to tank." The Spurs are 6-7. They're now 6
6
and
and
18.
17. Yeah, they if they're not trying to tank, they need to. So how
Hey,
about
bro,
that?
it was just funny, bro. I remember like when the season started, and it was just like, man, the Spurs ain't trying to tank. And then like you look at it, and you're like, nah, bro, they bad. They trying to
Yeah,
tank.
they garbage, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's interesting. The Bucks do play tonight. We'll probably get those scores simultaneously as they do start about a little later than we do. We probably be in the fourth by then. So stay tuned if you're just looking for general sports stats along the way. Got Io in the game right now. Io, P. Will, got Vooch,
Yep.
Kobe White, and Zach.
Now, Billy Donovan said he wanted to see more all he wanted to see a different look, which is the reason why he went with this. Is they kick this out,
Ooh,
pull up
nice
three. Kobe, he
dime
got it. Kobe White with the tray ball. He said he
with
wanted
the
to see a
assist
different
from Io. That was a nice dime.
he said he wanted to see a different look with the starting lineup. Do you like, as Herder pull up three, couldn't get that one hit off the left side? Do you like that Billy's willing to tinker with the lineup?
I like what he's doing with Io because if you look at it, Io is definitely being a playmaker right now. P. Will takes his first shot of the game. She comes up a little short. I like that, and Io looks better. He looks more confident. He's pushing it, so I like to see where it's going. As Sabonis just dribbles it off his foot right there. Is that Sabonis? I
Sabonis,
believe that's Sabonis.
just
Yes,
let
it's
that one
Sabonis.
go. Just let
Yeah,
that one go.
hey,
Shout out
just
Sabonis.
dribbled it clean off his foot. I mean, it
it,
happens. Hey, yeah, players mess up sometimes.
just looked weird because it literally was just like, oh, the ball's gone.
Yeah.
Here's Levine now bringing the ball up here. Looking to come off of the screen, doesn't take the screen. Now back up to Vooch, open, pull up three. He got it.
Let's go.
Vucci with the tray ball. Bulls take a
Let's
5-point
go.
lead here, 16-11, 5:33 to go in the game. They drop this off. Good ball movement here. Sabonis with the ball now, taking his time. Surveying the court. Now, going to try to attack a little bit here. They're trying to get into a set, but it's taking a long time out to Herder. Herder jab
5
step here.
seconds left.
Guarded by Kobe White. Step back, pull up three. Over Kobe. Can't knock that one down. P. Will with the
Will with
ball.
the rebound.
P. Will bringing the ball up. Gets this up to Kobe White. Kobe. Picked up by
That's an
Herder.
easy
Kobe
lay. Let's go,
attacking the
Kobe.
bucket. Got the lay. There's
Let's
the
go.
recognition that we want to see, and there's a timeout there by the Sacramento Kings.
There you go,
That
Kobe.
is the part of Kobe's game that wasn't consistent enough last season. The recognition, the IQ that I'm quicker than you, I can get to the bucket quicker. Remember when Kobe was drafted? Everything we talked about with him was how fast he was. I think his nickname was literally Sonic or something like that. Like they were calling him because of the hair and the speed. Like
Yeah.
we haven't seen Kobe White's speed on display in 2.5 years.
You know, the funny thing is, it's one thing to be fast or quick on a basketball court. It's another thing to be able to do that and have good ball control. And I don't think he had good ball control early on. I think we all kind of saw that. That's why I was so critical of him. I'm big on ball control. And so now to see that he's worked on it in the offseason, you can see that he's more confident with the ball now. Love to see it. With this timeout, there's another commercial break. I guess they're trying to get these ads out the way early. I've never seen commercial break back to back like that. Good Lord.
Hey, you do when your team comes out of a timeout, gets cooked, and you got to call another timeout. By the way, over 100 in the chat.
No.
Shout out to y'all for pulling up, man. This is a Sunday game. I didn't expect everybody to be flocking in on this one. And it's a Sunday game versus Sacramento Kings.
It's a Sunday game versus Sacramento Kings, but the Celtics playing the Nets right now. Like literally right now. The Lakers playing the Wizards, which is actually a good game. And the Cavs playing the Knicks, which is a good game. It's a lot of good games right now.
A lot of good games.
I say Cavs versus the Knicks simply because they really wanted Donovan Mitchell to be in the Knick jersey. So everyone's is tuning in New York to see that as well. Both New York teams playing. Let's see how that goes.
And on top of that, right, football. At the end of the day,
6 basketball games and Sunday football. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, I know, right? Had to watch the Bears lose, and then you like the 5 o'clock tip off?
Do I like the 5 o'clock tip
for the Bulls? Like we get a 5 o'clock game. It feels weird for me. It's like cool because like my day will be done well before
it normally is.
But it's I don't know.
You know what? I don't mind it. You know, it doesn't conflict with the Bears playing. So I think early. Normally we play earlier, so like we would have started like 2:30, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm cool with it. Plus they're the West Coast, so it's actually like 3 o'clock where they are.
Like,
So
yeah, it's like 3 o'clock there. So as we're getting ready to get this game back underway, appreciate everybody showing love here, man. Me and Kid was here last night working up a lot of interesting stuff that's going to be added to the channel, man. So y'all make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're tuned in with us, man. We got so much stuff coming you guys' way. As they get this in now to Davion Mitchell, I know I've asked this before, probably last season, because I remember him cooking us last season. Is he related to Donovan? As on the drive here, Harrison Barnes downhill got past P. Will for the two-hand jam and one. They kind of look alike too. I literally remember being like, bro, like this ain't his little brother, is it?
I don't believe so.
I thought maybe a cousin or something like that, or
No, they're not. They're not brothers.
no relation, no relation. I feel
No
like
brothers.
Baki's the one that always tells me too. He's like, no, Pat. Is able to knock that one down there as Harrison Barnes, a 4-point game. Io bringing the ball up, gets the top of the key to P. Will. Left side over here to Zach LaVine. LaVine coming off the screen, right side to Io from the right wing. Back up to Zach, now to the corner. Vooch open, pull up three. Couldn't get that one, hit off the heel of the rim. P. Will fighting for the rebound, and Io able to come away with it. Up at the bucket, couldn't get that one. P. Will with the putback.
There you
A lot
go,
of contact down there. We playing through the contact today, huh? As left side Herder on the drive. Good defense there by Kobe White.
Ooh,
Drops
nice
this down here to Mitchell and couldn't get that one to fall. LaVine, left side now. Looking to drive past Herder, kicks it back out. P. Will with the ball, walks into a three, pull up. Couldn't get that one, hit off the backside of the rim there. Barnes now bringing the ball up. Drops this off here to Mitchell. Mitchell, jab step. Vooch on him, now picked up by Io. Back up top to Harrison Barnes. Right side Herder. Taking his time here. Spin move to Akpala. Lay. Okay, KZ Akpala.
Where'd he come from? He is a professional ball player, so it's a good move.
Now, you know what it is, though? Those are the moments where you be like, oh, yeah. Like, I know, like, as Io from the corner attacking, up and under, off of the glass, couldn't get that one to fall. I know those are the moments where you look and you be like, oh, yeah, like, I know as Barnes open
Harrison
three.
Barnes wide open in the corner.
Can't knock that one down. Rebound by Sabonis. Jab back up top. Mitchell pull up three. Can't get that one.
Kobe White look at that.
Just bodied up Harrison Barnes. Now gets this down to Io. Io back to Kobe. Pull up three. Left that one short there. A lot of missed shots in a row. This looks like a 2010 game versus the Kings.
Harrison Barnes wide open. Oh, almost choked it underneath the rim.
What was he doing? P. Will does look lost right now. I will give you that, Matty Matt. P. Will looks confused on the court right now.
You know what? I will say this. Jeremy mentioned something that was true. Typically, your top 5 pick in a draft does have more opportunity, which is why I ultimately feel like, considering what we needed, that's why I was so big on that. We needed 2 things for sure. We definitely needed to secure a point guard because Lonzo was down, and we definitely or had some health issues. And I don't know as much as that, but we definitely needed some rebounding. And P. Will is not the best rebounder. That's just typically not his game. I'm not saying he can't.
Yeah.
But if we're not going to give him the shots that Evan Mobley takes or Scotty Barnes and things of that nature, I was just really curious as to why we drafted him. Considering
P. Will wasn't a part of that team yet. P. Will was drafted before DeMar came in and before Lonzo gets here and before, you know what I mean? Like, that's you have a plan in free agency that you want to go after, but you don't know what that's going to be, right? You don't know if that plan is going to come to fruition. So you got to draft for what a need is. And at the end of the day, a 6'9" wingman with a 7-foot wingspan would be nice. That can play on both ends. The problem is we haven't seen him consistently be able to play on both ends, and maybe that goes to the shot.
I agree. P. Will is a 3.
I wish we would give that argument up that P. Will is not a 4 because we see that same body type and that same skill set is now out to Kobe. Pull up 3. Can't knock that one down on almost every team in the NBA. Who's the 3 on the floor right now?
Oof. It's a nice
Who's
play
the
by De'Aaron Fox right now.
who's the 3 on the floor right now for the Kings? You
Oh,
know what I mean?
it would be
As
Harrison Barnes, for
as they
sure.
get this out, Io pull up 3. He got it.
Now, the one thing I will say, using Io this way, allowing him to attack and stuff like that, and naturally be who he is, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Io to me is best when he's able to run the floor and things of that nature. As he's guarding De'Aaron Fox right now, Fox with the swing or the Harrison Barnes goes down
And
to the
drop
cup,
this
gets
down. Good
blocked.
defense.
Good defense. Look at Kobe White.
And Kobe running people over. We got a foul call. Is that going to go against?
Hey, Kobe's hustling right
Going
now.
to go
I
against
like it.
Akpala.
I like it. That's what I'm talking about, Kobe. So
Dang, bro. Yeah, get off of me. Ha! Take that with you. That's what that was.
let's see what we got going on in the chat. Is there
Let's
a
hear this now.
reason you
Goran
never
Dragic checked
respond
into
to
the
my
game.
comments?
Bringing the ball up, guarded here by Monk. Over now to DeMar DeRozan. DeMar, pump fake, looking to drive here. Step back, kicks it out to the corner. Io, pull up 3 again. Couldn't knock that one down. Rebound there
He's like 1 for 5 right now, but I still like him
by the
shooting.
Kings. Here's Malik Monk coming off the screen, guarded here by DJJ. Puts up the little float. Drops this down. Power dribble. Got the float there. Here's now right side by Dragic. Up now to Io. Back over to Dragic. Dragic taking his time. Drops this down here to Drummond. Drummond. Top of the key to DeMar. Behind the back. Coming off the screen here. Over to Drummond. Out to the corner. Io gets it back over to Drummond. Drummond getting aggressive. Picks up the foul. And 1. Andre Drummond's going to be able to get to the line for 1 more.
Want to see him utilized a little more. I did not like the fact that he only played 5 minutes of the game. And I know what people say, well, he's slow, he's this, that, and the other. I've seen him in person multiple times. He can run the floor really well. He doesn't look as awkward in person as he does on screen. I can't even explain it. I really can't. But I looked at him, I was like, dude, he is moving.
As couldn't get that one to go. Driving here. Fox picking up the foul on Io on that one. Io doesn't like the call, but De'Aaron Fox.
I don't like that call either because it should be on
1 more
Drummond.
or for a pair. The thing that I'll say with Drummond is right. Like when you're down 18, you need to score a lot.
Oh no, I get it. I just think the game plan should have been a little more focused on, because that's our advantage. Our advantage against them is size. Yeah. So use your size, use your advantage. But that's in the past. He's getting some technology. How Billy does with it. Let's go into the chat. I heard someone say, "Hey, Cordell was good." It said, "I have a question. Is there a reason you never respond to my comments?" Pete, we just didn't see it. Don't take it personal.
I didn't even know Pete said something. Who is Pete?
Hey, listen, I'm trying not to live in a chat while give you a good show. I mean, we got people
I don't even
really
see another comment.
Like we got people who really can't see what we're talking about. So we're trying to paint this as well. Let Pat paint the picture as best as possible.
As Fox able to knock down a pair. Here comes DeMar the other way, coming off the screen here. Pull up, mid-range. Left that one short there. Rebound there by Fox. Fox getting this out right side here. Murray back up top here to Fox. Open, pump fake, back out Murray. Pull up 3. Got it.
How does he end up wide open, though? I need to understand. I need to see that play again.
Here's right side now, DeMar. DeMar guarded here by Akpala. Looking to come off of the screen left from Drummond. DeMar on the drive, stops, pull up, midi. Can't knock that one down. Rebound there by Fox again. Here's Fox pushing the tempo. Trying to attack, double team his way. Drummond knocking that out of his hand.
That's a travel.
We got to travel. I was going to say, hey, bro.
Thank you.
That he took a lot of steps on that, bro.
What's funny is he lost control, then grabbed control, tried the Euro once he got control, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know if that's how that worked.
is the travel? Who traveled yesterday? As Dragic coming off of the screen here, drops this down to Drummond. He's at the bucket, tried to yam it, lost the handle on it. Now left side Akpala looking to attack here, getting past DeMar off the glass. That's a tough lay.
That's a tough lay. Buddy is getting to the paint.
29-25 Bulls trail here. 15-5 run by the Kings. DeMar a little in and out. Akpala falling down on the drive. Nice pass by DeMar, and that's going to be goaltending there. Metu picking that one up.
That's a real tough lay. Akpala is showing us what he can do.
I like his game. I like his game.
Yeah, I do too.
As a half-court right there. Here couldn't get that one to go. And we'll go into The second quarter down to 29-27 right now. Bulls trail. A nice run by the Kings to close out that corner. And again, that's what we talked about, right? Like closing out quarters, finishing out strong. It's the same things that it's been all season. You got to get it going here. And it seems like the offense just died the second you took Zach LaVine off the court.
Yeah. Go ahead and address some of the comments in the chat. Let people know that you still see them, Pat. As I give you some stats for the first half, I'll say this. We had a moment where we had an 8-0 run. The Kings responded in like manner. They themselves went on a nice run as well. I think they went on a 9-0 run to match us on that part. If I'm a little off, forgive me. With that being said, again, 29-27, we're down 2. Let's see who's doing the damage. We'll start with the Kings first. Harrison Barnes with 8. Keegan Murray with 5. Sabonis not having as much of an impact as we thought offensively, but he is getting boards and he is diming people up 3, 5, and 1. Herter not having an impact so far. No points, but he's out there. He's doing his thing. De'Aaron Fox, though, 5 points. 2 turnovers, which is important. It's a key point I'm going to make to that. And Akpala with 4 and Metu with 4. On our side of the ball, we got Zach doing work. Zach is doing Zach things right now. They got him at 7 points. I thought he had a little more. I'm going to see if they update that. Sometimes NBA.com and the score a little off. I don't know what that is. They could get together one day. But 7, 4, and 1.
I got him at
Kobe,
7. You got 7.
You got him at 7? I got him at 7. Kobe White with 5. Vooch with 6.
It was just so efficient. It felt like more because we haven't seen him be that efficient.
For sure. Andre and Gordon also chipping in right there with Ayo also chipping in with 3 himself. Right now, the person who has not yet scored, this part of our starting lineup, would be DeMar and Alex Caruso. Now, I will say this. I like Alex Caruso in the first unit simply because, one, he initiates the offense and he's that do everything guy. I like Ayo being a part of the second unit because I think he's more of a playmaker. He needs the ball, and he's the person that's going to get Andre Drummond involved. You see him look out for a dot up Kobe White early on. I just feel like that young group right there, they run better with each other, and you can kind of see it. That's my take. What do you think about it?
No, yeah, I think the thing is too, right? Like there's more spacing on the floor when and they're more willing to move the ball, right? Like it seems like when you've got one of those big names, we're getting the second quarter underway here. Dragic tried to thread the needle, got that one stolen there to start off the half. Monk with the ball attacking downhill, throwing the oop. The two-hand jam there by Metu. He legit like almost jumped too early.
And hit his head on the rim.
And hit his face on the rim because the ball wasn't there yet. As DeMar kicking us out left side here to DJJ.
DJJ
trying to fight through. Bad pass there. And another steal by Monk.
Hey, Monk is an X factor. Putting the moves on Gordon right now.
Back up
Kicks
here.
It out to Fox. Fox with an open 3. Rims out. Thank God. Gordon coming down. You said open 3? Come on now.
Yeah, Dragic coming off the screen here, downhill, trying to throw the oop, and they're on that oop there. Metu with the steal up the Monk. Monk, nice pass out to Fox. Pull up 3. Got that one.
Timeout.
They're on that.
Billy
taking a timeout early here. Here's a tough. This is going to be a tough take. It is. But it seems like everyone moves better on both ends of the floor when they're not standing next to DeMar. DeMar is so ball dominant on one side at times, so ball dominant on one side and so uninvolved on the other that it's almost like you have to make up for what he does on one end and then just kind of wait on the other.
I liken DeMar to the double-edged sword or the necessary evil.
Yep.
Because I agree that sometimes there is something lacking defensively, and sometimes there's a little stagnation when he's on the court offensively. However, he makes up for a large part of the inconsistencies in others that it's almost like you have to play him. And what I'm not saying you're doing this. What I don't want to do as we go to another commercial break, by the way, like again, so if you hear us monologuing, the game is not going if you can't see it. What I don't want to do is I don't want to create the narrative, because that's what happens in media, and then you start changing narratives because there is a large stretch of games where DeMar was our only player getting it
Yeah,
done. And so, I think what's happening right now is he's just not being efficient. He's not contributing how he normally does. I mean, he's 0 for 3 right now.
yeah,
But had he had made two of these three shots, we'd probably have a different, opinion on it, because we're getting some type of production out of it. So it's like when he's not shooting well, yeah, you see all the flaws in his game.
yeah.
But that's what any player. So I want to be cautious of that.
I think the
Chicago will
hard
turn on
part
you
is
quick.
I
Chicago
think
will turn on you quick.
I think the biggest difference that to me, right, and it does go to his efficiency as well, but it's just that like the spacing completely changes if he's not knocking down that shot. And sometimes to me, DeMar is very like, all right, I'm not knocking it down, force it. You know what I mean? Like eventually I'm gonna get one of these to
But
go,
the
which I can't
funny part is shooters shoot.
shoot or shoot. You know
And
what I mean? Like,
whether you like him shooting the mid range or the three, he's still a shooter.
yeah.
He's not dunking on you like he used to. He's not getting to the paint. He's getting to the
Hey,
cup. He's getting to a
he got
spot,
some
getting to the
postage
block. He's
this year.
shooting.
I'm not gonna say he ain't done. He might not do it as consistent, but he got some ups this year. He got a few
Yeah.
bodies this year.
So I'm like, hey, yeah, if he's missing it right now, midi, when he's on, king of the fourth.
King of the four.
You know?
Here's Dragic now bringing the ball up here. He's picked up by Monk. Waiting for the pass. Now the pass comes. DeMar with the ball here. He's picked up by Apollo. Pump fake. Pull up. Midi. Got it. Oh, there we go. All right.
There you
Hey,
go. Now
it's
he's 1
fixed.
for 4.
We fixed it.
He
Oh,
comes
you
down
know
and hits
what? You
another,
know what
we're gonna
happened?
forget.
No, you know what happened? I had an opinion of him, and all of a sudden he said, "Shut up." That's usually how it goes on this show. Here's Monk now, top of the key, picked up here by DJJ, looking to drive here. Good defense by the Bulls. He lost the handle on that. Oh, that's last touch by Monk. How is that not? How is that not Bulls ball?
Yo, what are we doing right now, bro?
It
He
literally
tried to
rolls
dribble
off of
again.
Malik
What just
Monk's
happened,
hand. They get it
bro?
into Akpala. Akpala back to Monk on the drive. Float game. We float here too.
Hey, listen, Monk. I like Monk. I told you he was an X factor. Monk can go off.
How long has Malik
Three.
Monk been in the league? I feel like Malik, as now DeMar, pump fake, drops this down here to DJJ. Good hands in the lane, knocking that one away again. Another turnover. Bulls did good on the turnovers in the first quarter. Here they've got 4 as the Kings get in on a turnover there as they throw that one away.
But Monk again trying to initiate some offense, get other people involved. The reason I like Malik Monk is because he showed me he can play alongside other ball dominant players and still be effective.
Yeah, for sure.
As we got DeMar on the drive right now, kicks it out to Drummond, who's almost out of
What
bounds.
was Drummond doing there,
I
bro?
have
Drummond
no
was
idea,
not supposed to be there. Dragic was like, what are you doing out here? It's down to DeMar. DeMar lost the handle on that last touch there.
bro. That's a lot of contact for it not to be a foul. Monk was all over him, bumps him out of bounds on the spin. He loses the ball. Turnover on DeMar. That's crazy. As Dragic sits down, we got Kobe White back in the game. It was Alex Caruso coming in
Alex
for him.
Caruso
Caruso's
back in the
coming in
game.
for him right now.
Bulls in the first, we're not even 3 minutes into this quarter yet. 5 turnovers already. Here's now top of the key. Akpala dropping this out right side here. Fox looking to come off of the screen. Lost the handle on it. Now gets it back on the drive. Lost the handle again. Oh, okay. We're not calling fouls in this game. That's the last touch by by De'Aaron Fox is going to be Bulls ball. We're not calling fouls in this game. Okay. All right. Let's just do it the whole game. Do it the whole game.
This is Monk's 6th season, by the way.
Man, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It feels like we've been waiting for Malik Monk to be that like, oh my God, player for a while. I thought he was gonna be as DeMar pull up mid range here, can't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Metu.
Crazy stat.
Pull up 3. Fox can't knock that one down. Rebound there
As
by
we get the
Drummond.
book at DeMar coming down, crazy stat. He's gotten better every season, and his minutes ironically correspond with that. So he's actually doing pretty well. Like to see it.
What's he averaging right now?
Right now, he's averaging 14.5. He's only played a couple games.
As DeMar pull up left that one woefully short.
But
The
he's
shots
increased his
just look
production every
short
year.
for DeMar recently. As they
Fox
get this
puts it
out now.
across to Monk. Monk with the drive, kicks it down to Metu. Nice dunk. Monk with the vision, bro. The vision. Hey, listen. You got to give credit where credit is due. We hooping right now.
Here's Kobe White now, dropping this off here to Caruso, now top of the key. Back over, tough pass, got it through down to DJJ at the bucket, got the lay. Oh, how's that a blocking foul? Or how's that an offensive foul?
Oh, he was outside of the street. He was playing it. He was outside and he was playing it.
Don't
He
got to
tried to go
fall?
around him. So let's see
Don't
what
he got to
happens.
fall?
Yeah, that's a charge, dog. That's a charge. It's a weak charge. It's a weak charge.
That. I don't know.
It's a weak charge because he didn't fall, but I mean, it's a charge.
You gotta fall on that, bro. How
For
many
those who
times
can't
have we
see
seen
it,
that
hey,
not go
Fox
that
playing
way?
it. DJJ tried to go around him, bumped into him. It was a weak charge because he didn't fall, but it is what it is.
Here's top of the key now. On the drive, got the finish there. That you?
No. Okay.
Yep. I was like thrown off for a second there.
Yeah, me too. Oh man. I saw someone say they didn't like this lineup. I don't like this lineup either as Monk hits the free throws. 41-29. And it's 12-2 run. We have not scored in 3 minutes, Pat. P. Will, corner three.
P. Will, pull up.
Knocks it down. Ooh, that one looked weird.
Hey, I say it every game, bro.
32-41. We are trailing by now. Let's see what we do with it.
I say it every single game. You can't have these moments. Alex Caruso able to steal that one away and lost the handle. What the heck is that?
Oh, gets it back.
Now right side, Kobe. That's a travel. Pull up, mid-range.
Knockdown. Let's go.
Hey, he took a lot of steps before he put that ball
Hey, bro,
down.
he just got 2 steals in like 30 seconds. He might get 10.
And a turnover.
He might get 10.
It's now
John
back
Stockton,
up top
here
here to
you go.
Monk. Monk, right side. Up to Sabonis. Sabonis taking his time here. Picked up by Vucci. Back out to Murray. Pull up 3. Got it.
Dang,
that was a tough shot.
That's good defense. This is better offense.
Here's
Zach in the
Levine
game
now.
right now. Whoa. Oh, okay. No call. There we go. Zach to the cup late.
Zach able to get downhill and get the leg. Hey, I thought everybody stopped. You know what it was? Everybody stopped and the bench was moving behind the play.
Yeah.
As here's Monk now on the drive, guard here by Kobe White, bringing the ball back out here. Looking to come off the screen. Kobe fighting over the screen. Good job there. Jab step here by Sabonis. Out to Akpala. Pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. Vucci with the board.
Patty Jackson, thanks for the super chat. DeMar needs to stop the one-on-one basketball. You got to live with it. Sometimes we got a turnover by Vooch right now.
Another turnover, dribbling it off his ankle. It's a 8-point game right now. 44-36. Bulls trail. Come on, dog.
Hey, Patty, I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. We really do appreciate you. Well, I said man, but, maybe it's she. Sorry about that.
You never know.
Do you want to be respectful? Let me know in the chat. No disrespect.
As here's now. Davion Mitchell with the ball. Bulls have 8 turnovers in this quarter alone. They only had 1 in the first quarter. Here's now the drive. Mitchell past Vooch. Got that one blocked from behind by P. Will. Oh, a late whistle on that one.
I don't like the late call, but I understand why they do it.
Bro, it doesn't make sense to me. The mindset of we want to see if the ball goes in because then we'll let you play on is like basically saying, yeah, we've got this rule that if people run into you, we're supposed to call it, but we just won't.
Well, I think the reality, like I've heard both sides as he misses the first, so good foul on that note. If you call the foul, you may stop the momentum or even the defensive play of the opposing player. So if you let it play on and you let them follow through, then okay. But the bad thing is it stops a momentum on the other side. As we got Ayo coming down right now, gives it over to Zach and runs it to a double almost. What is this?
Zach, top of the key to Vooch, back over now to Zach. Zach, jab step, looking to attack here. Nice pass to Vooch. Vooch with the float. Got that one to fall. Down here, we float too.
I will say that I think I'll save this for halftime. We'll save this for halftime.
As now, Harrison Barnes, top of the key, taking his time out right side here to Sabonis. Sabonis with the jab, drops it off to Davion Mitchell. Kobe White doing a great job fighting over the screens. Back up, top of the 3. Got that one to fall as Malik Monk. 48-38, Bulls down 10 here. Now top of the key, P. Will out right side here to Vucci. Vucci picked up here by Sabonis. Drops this down here to Kobe. Kobe couldn't handle the pass. Now back top side to Levine. Levine coming off of the screen here on the drive, fighting through. Stop. Went for the float. Couldn't get that one to go. Stole it away from Sabonis. Back up, lay.
I like this, Zach.
Zach LaVine being aggressive. I think we've only seen him take 2 3-pointers at this point.
Mm-hmm. Scores 40-48 right now. Scoreboard will update on the screen. Don't need to call it out. Let it happen.
As here's now
Sabonis
top of the
right now.
key. Sabonis dropping this off here to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top. Monk 5 on the shot clock here. Step back, pull up over LaVine. Got it. What a shot.
Monk is just
What a
man. Monk.
shot.
Monk hoop, bro. Monk hoop. He's one of the most
Bro,
slept on people.
it's wild. As now here's low in and out. Kobe White pull up midi. Left that one short. Rebound there by Sabonis. It's wild. In the last 3 games, you've seen players literally just like, yeah, the hand in my face doesn't matter. You know that, right? And knock it
Ooh.
down. As Sabonis lost the handle on that, Io diving for it. Can't get that one there. Back up
Is
to
it
Monk.
back to
Pull up
Monk?
3.
Oh God.
Can't knock that one down. Rebound there by LaVine.
By the way, great
51-40.
job
Bulls
with
down
Vooch on
11.
Sabonis right now.
Here's LaVine now. Looking at, low in and out. Had Barnes going the wrong way. Throwing it to Vooch, but too high. Another turnover. Here's Monk on the drive. Dropping it off to Mitchell Lay.
53-40.
Hey, Billy. And again, right? Here's what I'll
How many
say.
timeouts do we have? Billy called timeout.
Another as Io looking to attack. Euro at the bucket.
That's the foul. Okay.
Got the foul call there. That's a wild one to actually give the foul on.
Yeah, he hit his elbow though. We gotta give a credit where credit.
I mean, listen, no, I agree that it's a foul. I'm just saying, of the fouls we've seen, that's the one that we call it.
Io's going to the line for 2
as
right
we
now.
get into this second quarter, right? You're getting outscored right now, 22-13. This is 3 games in a row where in the second quarter you've been absolutely dominated. As Io leaving that one short.
And you got to look at it too. This is a tale of 2 different teams. The Kings right now have 1, 2, 4 people in double digits already. With Malik Monk with 15 points, 5 steals, and 5 assists.
As Io able to knock down the second of 2.
Get the freak out of here, bro. No, 11 points, 5 steals, and 5 assists.
53-41 right now. 12-point game. Top of the key here to Sabonis. Sabonis taking his time. Drops that down out to Barnes. Barnes pull up 3. Got it.
And just by update, I read that wrong. It's 1 person double digits, but they got 4 people with 8.
As another turnover there, here comes Barnes the other way. Out left side, pull up 3. Fox. Can't knock that one down. Tipped back out by Sabonis. Out to Mitchell, pull up 3. Left that one short, and the Bulls going to get the ball the other way. Good Lord, bro. I mean, you're being outscored by 10 yet again. You can't have a team that to this point has shot 16 less 3-pointers, 16 less than the Sacramento Kings, and slack off on defense. As Io getting this out right side here to LaVine. LaVine taking his time, now coming off of the screen, step back, pull up 3 over Mitchell. Got it. Oh, Zach LaVine with the tray ball. 56-44. Zach's got 14. He's 6 for 8. This is one of his most efficient games of the season. Here's now Fox coming off of the screen here. They kick this out left side, throwing this down to Sabonis. It's stolen away by LaVine. And LaVine went to be on the drive there. And is that going to be the take foul? Gave him the bump as he was going past them.
It's so inconsistent with that take foul.
I have no idea what
the
the
interpretation
rules are on
is so
it, bro.
loose, to be honest with you.
I have no idea what the rules are on it anymore. Because it's like, is it a take? Like, it's not a take foul. But I thought the take foul was supposed to be stopping the momentum of the player going up the court. But that also could be a clear path foul, depending on which one it is. You know what I mean? It's now top of the key, DeMar. It's weird. DeMar taking his time, pull up, midi over Barnes. Can't get that one to fall, hit off the heel of the rim. DeMar's been off the last 2 games. Here comes Sabonis bringing the ball up here. Now at the Herter. Herter, low in and out, driving on Io. Back up top to Sabonis. Sabonis. Left side, spin on Vooch. Went for the fade. Good help defense there by DeMar. And Barnes on the drive, and he traveled.
No, he's not going to get credit for this because it's not going to always show up in the stat sheet. It doesn't reflect as a block because he isn't blocking him, but Vooch is stopping Sabonis from getting to his spot, getting the shot off. He's forcing him to kick the ball back out. You got to give credit where credit is due. I thought this was going to be a very tough matchup for him, but he's handling it well. So shout out to Vooch for that.
Was the LaVine shot a foot on the line? Looks like we got a point taken away.
Speaking of which, right now we have, you know what the glaring difference right now is? DeMar's not playing well.
Well, I mean, and
If
that's what I've
DeMar
said,
is
right?
is 3 of 7 instead of 1 of 7, I mean,
Well,
this
I
is
mean,
a
that's what I said, and I talked about this. By the way, tomorrow, special guest on the show, Chuck Swirsky, will be on the show with me. Did the interview with him, so tune in and listen to that. I talked about it with Chuck, and I said, bro, like, yeah, I didn't say bro, a little more respectful than that, but I said I basically was like, the one thing about this Bulls team, and I'll say it consistently, right? Maybe the last 3 games, 4 games, we can't say it as much, but for most of the season, right? P. Will has played better. Javante's played better. Kobe's absolutely played better. Dragic is as advertised. Drummond is as advertised. Your stars haven't been your stars. Vooch has kind of been the most consistent, but even he's been a little bit up and down. But outside of that, DeMar DeRozan has not been consistent. Zach LaVine has not been consistent. He's had one of his worst shooting months of his career
mhm,
outside of outside of like his rookie year.
mhm.
This is one of his worst shooting months. So I mean, at the end of the day, right? You can say we want to bet on continuity and we want to make these things work. And we want to make, you know what I mean? But the continuity part shouldn't be, hey, is the bench stepping up? The continuity shouldn't be, hey, is Io playing as well? It should be DeMar, Zach, they're dominating every night. That's what we brought y'all here to do. That's what we paid y'all to do.
Well, you know what? And I hear you, and I can understand the sentiment. Unfortunately, that's just not how it works. This is the difference between your superstars and your stars. DeMar's a star in this league. Zach is a star in this league. But the difference between superstars and stars is, you know what a bad night for a superstar is? 20 to 25 points. Maybe a whole lot of horrible shooting. But ultimately, what I'm trying to get to is a simple fact that, uh, you it's hard to just like single out one player because it's always a conglomerate of things. And then on top of that, you have a coach who's trying to really figure out his lineup. It's like the perfect storm for things to go horribly wrong, but and for us to still have won as many games as we had, I'm
Yeah.
kind of surprised. I know it's only 9 games, but like when you consider, we don't know who the starting point guard is most of the time. Think about it.
Yeah. I mean, well, it was Io, and then Io started not being able to play as well. So that plays into it as well. As DeMar coming off the screen here. DeMar back to the basket. Got
Steal
it
by
ripped away
Fox.
by De'Aaron Fox. What a steal. He's at the bucket. Easy lay.
Oof.
58-43. Bulls down 15 here.
That
Here's Io
hurts.
DeSumo right side. Gets this top of the key to Vooch. Now left side here to Levine. Levine taking his time here, bringing the ball up. Top of the key to Vucci. Vucci right side and a tough pass there. That was almost another steal there by Malik Monk. And you know what we're seeing here? I will say this. The one thing that we're seeing is with this team, there has been with this Kings team, they're not going to let you do the cross court passes,
No.
you know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
playing the passing lanes. Here's Zach, step back, pull up, mid range, couldn't get that one to fall there. A rare miss for him tonight. Here's Sabonis bringing the ball up now. Sabonis, little in and out, drops this off to Herter. Herter wide open, pull up 3, got
Mm.
it, bruh,
You know
bro.
what I also look at this though, and this is most people don't get this credit. You got to look at who their head coach for the Kings are, what coaching tree he comes from, and
Yeah.
look at how they rotate, move the ball, and stuff like that. He comes from the Warriors. He spent time on the Warriors coaching staff. As
Oh
Io goes
yeah.
to the cut right now, doesn't get it blocked right there. Got Sabonis coming down right now, going coast to coast again, looking for someone to give it to. Gives it to Fox right now with DeMar on him. Gives it back to Sabonis with Zach on him. We don't want that.
Top of the
Help.
key.
He needs some milk. Okay.
Hands there. Here's Fox in and out. Step back, taking his time now. 7 on the shot clock. Coming off of the screen. Guarded by Io. Now picked up by Vooch. Lost the handle on the ball there. Here's Zach getting the rebound. He's attacking the bucket. Getting past the bonus. Got the
Good
lay to
layup.
fall.
Good layup. I thought he was gonna get swatted. I
Here's
ain't
now
had no hope for
Sabonis
that one.
bringing the ball up here. Guarded by Vooch. Up right side now.
Ooh,
Harrison Barnes jab step. Had DeMar going the wrong way. Back up top.
look at
Out
that
to the
ball
corner. Herter
movement.
wide open. Pull up 3. Couldn't knock that one down. But Barnes getting the rebound. Did DeMar even try? Monk now. kicking it out to the corner off of the spin. Herder lost the handle on that, and there's the foul call.
Now, hold on, I'm not
Did
gonna let this
DeMar
slide
even
by.
try?
Did Malik Monk contemplate a 360 layup?
Yeah, he did. He wanted a 360 lay on that.
Hey, he contemplated 360 layup. Was like, I ain't gonna make it. Kicked it out.
He wanted a 360 lay on that one. And Caruso saying that was all ball on that one.
Man,
No
if you look at
challenge
how they're
coming here,
built right
bro.
now,
I've said it every game. That right there, that's your
quarter.
problem. 32-18 in the second quarter. In the second quarter, it's been the last 3 games. And guess what? We'll be competitive in the third. We'll be competitive in the fourth. We'll probably turn this back into a game. But you almost have no chance with the offense that you're trying to run to win games scoring like that in the second quarter. Here's Levine now bringing the ball up here off of the made free throw. Levine getting to the bucket for the one-hand jam.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Here's Fox now bringing the ball up here, 62-47. Zach LaVine's got 17, 6 and 2 in the first half here. He's having a great game. DeMar's having a horrible game. Vooch has been okay. As they get this back up top, tough pass here. Herder able to pick it up. Right side, pull up 3. Blocked by Caruso. Caruso able to save it. Oh, no, they're going to say stepped on the end line there.
Did he really?
Let's see. Great block there.
Oh, yeah, he's out.
He's out. Yeah, he's out.
Hey, shout out to NBC Sports for actually showing that angle. You know, sometimes they just leave you with this cliffhanger, you know?
NBC don't go to the whatchamacallit. They absolutely don't go to the replay enough. By the way, 152 in the building, man. Hit that like button if you have not done so. Subscribe to the page, man. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure you get in tune with us. What are we waiting on here?
I don't know. I was gonna make up something. Don't know. Trying to figure it out real quick. 1.5 on the shot clock
and nothing happened there. Oh, they had to figure out what the shot clock was. It's now pull up 3. Monk couldn't get that one to go rebound there by Vooch.
Bro,
Vooch gets it up to Caruso. Too late on that one, and it didn't go in anyway. 62-47 is how we go to that.
Ooh, tough half.
Man. You get outscored by 13 in that quarter. 13 in that quarter. Once again. What is it going into the second quarter? Y'all just don't care? You just don't care. Like every team is able to cook you in the second quarter. This has been a theme all season. It's been a theme all season.
I know I see a lot of frustrated people. We're frustrated. I want you all to know that we will have a post game. May not be that long of a post game. Kind of depends on how this game goes, right? But you all can call in. That number is there. Log that in. Get in tune with us. We want to hear from you. 773-900-8097. Myself and Marcus will be over there. Pat might join there, depending on if he's doing locked on or not. We'll see what happens there. But come on over and do that with us. We're going to break down some stats as well. And you'll see this a couple of times as we get close to the end of the game. Let's break down some stats, Pat.
Let's look at
you want the good, bad, or the ugly?
Hey, listen, it's all ugly, baby. You got outscored by 13 in that quarter.
Hey, listen, there's always there's beauty in the struggle. You want to see the beauty in it?
Zach LaVine playing well.
Zach LaVine's playing well. 72% from the field, 8 of 11 getting to the paint. You guess how many threes he's taken so far?
2, I think. I think I said it earlier. 2. 1.
1.
Oh no, because they took away the other one.
Yeah, it was a long two.
They took away the one that I thought
his intention was to shoot 2, but okay. Yeah. But everything else has been pretty much long 2, but to the paint, which is what we want to see. That 17 points is accompanied by 3 steals, getting some defense up. Kind of sloppy, but I give him the benefit. He's out there hustling. 3 steals, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. That's what $215 million players look like at halftime. You know what the ugly is? DeMar, 14.3% from the field right now, plus minus of -12. But he is out there trying to do something. He has 2 turnovers. That means he tried, and he has 2 assists. Now, I'm not going to sit here and clown him because I've been saying the same thing about Zach a few games before, where he was the person shooting horribly, and DeMar was out there cooking, and we are like, get DeMar some help. So, interesting dichotomy right there. We'll worry about that later. Let's talk about the super ugly, and it's a simple fact that the Kings are cooking right now. Harrison Barnes with 11 points, De'Aaron Fox with 10, Malik Monk again, 11 points. They corrected it. They credited him 5 steals. They had him with 5 steals and 5 rebounds. He only has 3 steals now. I know I'm not crazy. I saw 5 and 5
I
right here. I
remember that.
just
No, I
refreshed
remember
it.
that. I remember that.
So but still 3 steals. He's out there cooking. Everyone has a positive plus minus if you're into the advanced analytics right now. The one thing I will say that is a plus for us, because I didn't mention his name much earlier, Vooch is shooting 66%, 67%, giving a plus from three. So he's 2 of 3 from there. It's 50% from the field overall. He has 4 rebounds, has an assist. But for me, is how he's sticking Sabonis. Sabonis is not dominating us like we thought he would, despite the fact that he has 10 rebounds, which, again, okay, I give him that.
But
But
that's
as far as
I think that
offensively, Vooch is giving him the business as far as stopping him from getting to his spots and forcing him to kick that rock out. We just have to do better guarding the perimeter because that's where we're getting killed.
I think that's the thing though, right? Like Sabonis, listen, he's 17-6 this season, 17-6-10. But you know where he's gonna do his damage. And where he's been able to do his most damage has been second chance opportunities, second chance points. Like on the second chance points right now, they've only got 3, but I gotta see the second opportunities because they definitely got more than 3. Well, I don't know.
Oh, you want the
Anyway,
second chance points?
destroying us with the offensive boards right now, or with the rebounds right now and the offensive boards. 26-17, we're getting out rebounded in this game. 26-17. That's not a recipe. It's gonna do well for you there. And again, right, like the biggest thing for this team that I think it will always come down to it is if that shot's not falling, if you have those 3-minute, 4-minute scoring droughts, you don't have an option to get you back in the game quickly, consistently. Now they haven't knocked it down, but they've taken 33 pointers in the first half of this game. We've taken 11. And in the situation where, okay, I'm not saying just jack up threes. I'm not saying just, shoot threes all day and try to catch up and all of that. But what I am saying is if that's the team you're going to have to play a heck of a lot better defense than what you've been playing this for most of this season. It's been very up and down, very situational. There's only a couple of teams that we got our defense up for. Milwaukee was one. Boston was one. Utah, we played a little bit defense. But it hasn't been consistent enough. And with the offensive style game plan that we have, you have to be consistent defense.
I will say too, though, you have to look at this, and you can go back, and for anyone who can see the game or is able to watch it later, watch the first quarter, and I want to isolate a few things. One, you can't play 4-on-5 on one end and expect to be competitive. Few things that stuck out to me. Io Caruso has 1 shot attempt the entire game so far.
Io Caruso?
I mean, Alex Caruso, forgive me. Alex
I just
Caruso.
didn't know which one you wanted to go with.
Oh, I got you. Alex Caruso has 1 shot attempt for the entire game so far.
Yeah.
P. Will is 2 of 4. He has 5 points. He took some shots early on, but then totally just removed himself from the offense, right? And so if you look at how it's set up, he's just camping in the corner, but that help defense is coming in and clogging that paint. What did we tell you most of the points were coming from? In the paint. So now that makes that a tougher shot. Like,
Yeah.
you have to assert yourself a little differently. And this is that weird space that he finds himself in, because when he's with the starting lineup with Zach and DeMar and Vooch, you're not looking for him as much.
Yeah.
But put him with that second lineup, like, you know what, the second lineup, the lineup I liked, I saw Io, Kobe White, P. Will, Drummond, and I forgot who the fourth person was in that lineup. But we actually were doing pretty well. We were running the floor. There's a Vooch was still out there with them. They were running the floor and everything like that. I like that lineup. I really did.
El Harry said, this team's so bad, kid out here making up new players.
Yeah. Hey, listen, gotta
Io,
find
you got
some.
to name one of your, or Alex, you got to name one of your kids Io now, just so we can get an Io Caruso in the world. That'd be lit.
But that
Hey
is
man,
halftime for the Bulls. You want me to give you some scores around the league? I don't know if Baki's already done it, but I'll jump into it real quick. It's halftime for a couple games right now. They all at the same time. Look at that. I guess everyone's trying to get off of Sunday Night Football. Boston is beating the Nets right now by 12, 62-50. Memphis is handling business at against Detroit, 69-57. It's funny. Everyone's down by 12 right now. Cleveland and New York is actually going back to back. I mean, it's 43-46 to them. Lakers are handling business against Washington. I want to see something real quick about this game, if you don't mind, because I don't know if anyone notices, but AD has been on a kind of a historic run these last 9 games. Uh,
AD's been cooking for sure.
AD right now, 24 points at the half, 24-9, 24-9 right now. He is cooking.
It's the most aggressive we've seen him, probably. It's
Nah,
the
I
most
think
aggressive.
the
It's the.
bubble, that
I
season
mean,
before the bubble and stuff like that, that was his season. He carried. I don't care what nobody say. He carried the Lakers all the way up into the finals, and then LeBron took over from there. Which okay, that's what you brought him here for. But no one gives him credit for that, and I'm not gonna take that disrespect. AD had a good season, and everyone was like, he's with LeBron. No, LeBron was with him. That's what that's what it was, and that's what they're looking for right now.
yeah.
And he's 20 years in the league. It should be LeBron as his sidekick right now. Let's be honest.
Well,
Um,
I think that's the thing, right? Like it took so long for us to get to this point. That's what LeBron wanted. LeBron wanted that D Wade. I'm just gonna
mhm.
ride off into the sunset, continue to be, as great as I can be, but this is gonna be your team eventually. And now all of a sudden, this is like LeBron was like, "Hey, man, you're not picking up the slack, brother. I gotta keep being LeBron James. I wanted to come here and be the second fiddle. I wanted to chill out. I wanted to sit out fourth quarters. That was my goal here."
Hey, Pat, I stopped your momentum on that. I'm sorry. I already know what he was going for. Go ahead and do it, man.
Oh yeah, hey, we appreciate you guys for tuning in and rocking with us, man. As we get to the half, this is not Chicago's call of the Chicago Bulls. This is the world's call of the Chicago Bulls. So hey yo, where y'all watching the game from, man? Where y'all watching the game from? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily. We call every single Bulls game live over here on the channel. Can't
Go
wait
ahead and get
to
yourself a drink if you need to, my man, or do whatever you need to do. You Giving you a couple minutes. I can handle that because I know in a second I'm gonna have to go make some other tea. My dumb self thought it was a good idea today to go out with no coat on. It's 23 degrees out here, baby. What am I doing? That's just stupid. We got from Chicago, Matt and Zach. Okay, I see you. I see you. Black Rain coming in with the sad face. This sad Bulls making the national media right now. The assessment of Bulls before the season. Why DeRozan's done nothing recently? You know what? Players have ebbs and flows, man. Think about it. Uh, Take a person we just shouted out on the Lakers. AD had a very mid start to the season. Last 9 games, you can't tell me that man's not playing Hall of Fame basketball right now, right? So I mean, it just happens. It just happens. Uh, Bulls versus Warriors. Warriors won. That's saying okay. Who's the best Bulls player since MJ? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna say Derrick Rose. But you know who's Zach is making a nice case for second, and because I think he's going to have more longevity uh, in the Bulls jersey, I think eventually we're going to have to say Zach was a better player. But you can't hate on the hometown kid getting MVP. I don't like to compare like that, but it's just kind of different.
Ooh, that beer hit different,
Beer
especially when it's
guitar, huh?
frozen.
Nice.
Got
Uh,
the ice chill beer.
I think you would agree with that, right? I think just due to longevity, especially because how we committed to Zach, Zach is going to have the better career with the Bulls. But as far as the best player since MJ, I think we can still say right now it's still D Rose, right?
Zach over Jimmy. Jimmy was tough with the Bulls. Jimmy
I
was
think
tough.
Jimmy really came into his own and when he went to Minnesota, and then really, really showed out as he
Man,
get.
Jimmy was putting up 45-point games pretty consistently that last season, just to say, hey, listen, I think Derrick Rose is definitely the best, but Jimmy was tough with the Bulls.
I think I would say this. It's hard to gauge it. Prime D Rose was a monster. It's funny because we never really got to see Prime D Rose, like the
Yeah.
height of his athletic
Yeah.
ability, as well as his developing his skill set. But the impact, you just have to be there, man. You just have to be there. The it's not even the fact that I actually like we're from the town and we've actually seen him and stuff like that and know him.
Yeah.
It really is. You just have to be there, man. The impact is just different. Impact is just totally different. And if you really look at it, that team should not have been in the position they were. Derek did that. So I
Yeah.
never
No, that was one
I
of those
never
things
sit there
that
and say
you.
Zach is better. Zach has to get to the Eastern Conference Finals for me to do that. But then again, that's unfair because the East wasn't as loaded as it is now. It was competitive, but it was heavy. It was top heavy. There's so much parity in the league right now. It's just a different league. So I hate to compare them
Yeah.
that way. Everyone's situation is different, but I think you all get it.
Marcus says Jimmy will be a Hall of Fame player if he wins one. Derrick Rose won't. Derrick Rose is gonna make the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Strong take, but Derrick Rose is already going to be in the Hall of Fame. There's not an MVP, a league MVP that has not won
Hey,
has not gotten to the Hall of Fame.
here's the thing. Once T Mac got in, everybody can shut everything up about everything.
There's not one NBA league MVP that's not in the Hall of Fame. Now, mind you, I want you to understand there's levels to Hall of Fame. And we all know that there is, and the players know that there
Oh
is.
yeah.
Heck, the NBA, when they sat there and told you the 75 best, you saw the levels. You saw who came out last. You saw how they tiered that stuff. There's levels to it.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But you can't knock what he's done overall. I do got an interesting take or question for you.
Let's do it.
Since we are talking about Derrick Rose and he falls along with point guards. Iverson did the show with Kevin Hart, and he was asked who's your Mount Rushmore point guards, and he had Magic up there. He had Isaiah Thomas, which I respect. I think he had. I don't know if he had Oscar. I forget who was third one, but his fourth one was Chris Paul. Would you pick Chris Paul over John Stockton? Both don't have rings. John has been to the finals more than Chris Paul. John has averaged. John is legitimately on record the point guard. He
I
leads the
think
all time in assists and steals. And
I
for anyone who says that it was too much for it was all to Carmelo, he has 15,000 assists. Less than 2,000 of those assists went to Carmelo. So that means everyone ate.
I think the part for me is that as we're getting this game back underway, Caruso bringing the ball up here. Chris Paul, while I still have John Stockton higher on my list, I can see why he would go there as they get this back up to Levine, pull up three to start the quarter off. Zach Levine keeping the threes going. I still have Stockton higher on my list, but the one thing that we didn't get to see with Stockton that we did get to see with Chris Paul is I know Chris Paul could have been the face of a franchise player as they get this down to Sabonis off the glass. Good defense there by Vooch with no one else. Chris Paul was going to the playoffs and competing against Kobe and them. And as DeMar off the glass, got that one to go. Tough shot. And it's a 10-point game that quick. He was doing that with nobody in a loaded West. Like who was Chris Paul next best? It was David West. As now right
David
side
West
getting this
at one
up here
point
to
was
Sabonis.
cold, though, bro.
David West was a bucket. I'm not going to act like he's not down. The Herter pull up mid range got that one to go.
Hey, David West, one of those players that don't get mentioned, but David West had a moment where he was cooking.
Was giving you 18 and 8 almost every night. As DeMar coming off the screen, pull up mid range, got it. But the difference is right. David West giving you 18 and 8 versus Karl Malone giving you 25 and 10. A little bit different. As coming off of the screen, here's Fox. Back over to Sabonis. Sabonis trying to attack one.
Whoa. Dang, come on, DeMar.
Whoa. And what
For
happened
those who can't
there?
see it, DeMar hits Sabonis with the clothesline. I know it was intentional. He was just trying to stop the play, but fell kind
Did
of
he?
awkwardly.
I thought so. Here, bumps Vooch. Oh
Oh
yeah,
no,
he got
dag,
him.
no,
He
he
got
pulled
him.
him down.
He pulled him down. Yeah, that's gonna be a flagrant. That's gonna be a flagrant right there. And I don't. It wasn't intentional. DeMar actually was trying to hold him up. Did a good job of holding him up. Didn't let him hit his head on the floor or anything. But yeah, that's gonna be a flag. Hey, Vucci coming through with the football hit though. What was that?
Hey,
Hey, and they didn't call a foul on it either, bro. And they didn't call a foul on Vooch. Vooch came through and literally just laid the boom.
I do not like this part of the where we've gotten with basketball. Like honestly, that's a common foul. Both players acknowledge it. What like Sabonis acknowledged Demar acknowledged him. Boom. All right, cool. Let's play ball, man. Like I do not. That's the one thing I would say that I'm going to start watching more college basketball because it don't take all this.
Well,
They don't
I
do all
think
this.
the thing for me is that yeah, nah, that ain't it. David West, Tyson Chandler, and Peja Stojakovic. Yeah, that's a
Man, are you crazy? Pager was the all the disrespect. That's a listen. All
hey,
right, listen.
I'm saying
You gotta look at the time frame. You gotta look at how the West was not as dominant as it was when he went to the playoffs. Let's be for real. Like there's a lot you could talk about, but that team with a good point guard, that
but
team was cold.
Here's the thing. Who was the best player on that team?
Best individual talent,
Who was the
David
best
West.
player on that team?
David West was individual talent.
Dog. Chris Paul was the best player on that team.
Chris Paul's
Chris Paul was the best player on that team. You could have removed any of those
Chris
players.
Paul is the best player on that team. You're right.
You could have
I'm thinking
removed
about
any
like
of those
people who are going to
players.
guarantee you a bucket. Hold on, what's it called here?
We got a flagrant one on that unnecessary contact around the head and neck area, which we knew that was coming.
Well, yeah, we knew it. As long as we don't escalate, it's cool.
You take
You know the funny
anybody.
thing is, DeMar comes from a era where that's not a flagrant. DeMar was drafted with an 09.
Yeah.
There's a good 6-7 years of
No,
his
that was a
career.
flagrant by then. That was a flagrant by then. 09, yeah, that's a flagrant.
No, it's not a. The only time that was a.
Hey, bro, you forget like Stacey King is massive until you see him sit next to regular people. Like I swear, sometimes I just be like, oh yeah, he was 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Or is 7 feet tall, I guess I should say. Jaden said you said Chris Balls. We're not gonna let that slide, PK.
Yeah, he balls. Chris balls. Like he balls out.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Okay.
hey, listen.
So Jaden's being childish.
Hey, I respect it, but you know what? I'm also getting to the point where I'm getting to the old guy point, or this at least the old guy mentality because I'm not old. Where it's like, man, everything ain't a pause moment no more. Like I'm just like, it's just whatever. Like
Let's be throwing pauses on too many plays. As after knocking down a pair, their 66-54 Herder open pull up 3. Missed that one. They're short. Rebound there by Caruso. Here's Caruso now bringing the ball up right side here. Trying to get past Herder. Gets past Sabonis out to the corner. Levine pull up 3. He got another one. Zach Levine with the tray ball. Ladies and gentlemen, turn to channel 8. Time for a little bit of Zach TV. Here's Herder. Pump fake. Step back. Pull up 3. Couldn't knock that one down. Tipped back out. But a rebound there by Caruso.
You know what? Another thing that I'm noticing too.
Caruso, out to Zach. Oh, he couldn't knock that one down. Rebound there by DeMar.
Nice
DeMar, shimmy, up and under, back out. Vooch wide open. Pull up 3.
Oh, come on,
couldn't get that one. Rebound there by Sabonis. Here's now over to Fox. Fox on the drive. Blocked away by P. Will, but they're going to call a foul. See, that.
Bro, that's not a foul.
Here's my problem.
You can't come into my chest with your elbows and expect me not to move. What the heck are we doing,
That's my problem with that. You're not allowing the defensive player to brace for contact from the offensive player. Just couldn't get that one to go there. Or does get that one to go. I'm sorry, 67-57.
Bro, that's so weak to me. That's so weak to me. You can't sit there. That's where James Harden used to get to the line to a couple years ago, and I used to hate it. Your elbows is in my chest and chin. What are you talking about? He knocks down both of them, 68-57.
11-point game. Here
Draws
comes
is
Caruso
always
bringing the
a
ball
pause
up.
moment, though.
Coming off of the screen here, drops this out to just the whole 80s. Down to Levine. Levine out to the corner. Caruso pump fake, pull up, mid-range, off the glass. Couldn't get that one to go. Here comes Sabonis bringing the ball the other way, guarded here by Vucci, dropping this off top of the key to Barnes. Barnes over the screen, pull up three, got it. A little bit
The
of a
one thing I
moving
was going to
screen there
say
by
before we got
Sabonis.
that weak foul was Zach is getting a lot of nice lift on his shots,
Yeah.
and he's hitting them better because of it. It just looks better.
Here's P. Will bringing the ball back out, looking to attack. Back up top to Vooch. Now right side here to DeMar. DeMar back to the basket, picked up here by Harrison Barnes, backing in. Back up top to Vooch. Vooch drops it off to Zach. Zach trying to turn the corner. 3 on the shot clock. Spin into a 3. He got it. Oh, my goodness.
Hey,
Zach LaVine cooking right now. Out
hey,
right
that's a
side
Kobe
here.
shot right
Barnes.
there.
Up fake on the drive.
Good
dropping
defense.
this down. Blocked from behind by Caruso.
Good defense. That's what I'm talking about. Good defense. Man, you see how hard that is to spin? Boom,
hey, bro,
load up.
That's a crazy shot, bro.
That's a crazy shot, bro.
That's a crazy shot. He spun out of the play into a 3. Zach's got 9 in the quarter. He's got 26 in the game here. Here's Barnes now up the Fox, top of the key. Looking to drive, coming off of the screen here. Tripped up Caruso, step back, pull up over Vucci. Got it.
That's not an offensive? Well, I guess it wouldn't.
Yeah, he's just tripping over his own feet, basically. Here's DeMar now bringing the ball up here.
DeMar.
Picked
DeMar,
up
what
here
we
by
doing,
Murray.
baby?
DeMar under the bucket. Couldn't get that one to go. A lot of contact. No foul came there.
No foul there.
Here comes now Sabonis the other way. Sabonis on the drive. Faking the pass. Now with the throw to pass. Caruso able to steal it away, but Sabonis gets it back. Back up top to Murray. Right side. Good ball moving out to the corner. Caruso closing out. How the heck did he get over there? Barnes pull up. Throwing this to no one. Here's LaVine now. He's going to run the floor. Faking the pass at the bucket. Lays. Zach
No
LaVine.
foul? Bro,
hey,
that's a...
Hey, bro. It's wild out here on the foul right there. Here's now right side step back Herder pull up midi got it.
Bro, that's a foul, bro. You give it to everybody else.
75-62. Bulls trail here, and this is what I talked about, right? If you're competitive at all in that second quarter, this is a game right now. Here's DeMar now, top of the key to P. Will, out right side, over to Caruso, pump fake, dropping this down to Vooch. Vooch down in the paint, back up top to Caruso. They allow him to reset. Vooch got Sabonis on him. Backing, fade away. Jay got it.
There you go.
Fade away.
Both
Jay
teams are doing really
face.
good guarding the post. They're doing really good. I got to give them credit for that.
Here's now coming off the screen. Fox right side. Herder pump fake on the drive downhill into P. Will. Lost the ball. And that's going to be Sacramento ball. Who's the Bull that touched it, though?
I have to say that because if you look at Vooch gets on the block, he gets the shot over Sabonis. You see him backing down.
Oh, yeah, that's great defense. That's great defense.
The help defense was there. Then it backed up a little bit. So it's like keeping them on the edge. As Herder gets an easy jags the layup.
He smoked it. Got a nice inbound pass. Smoked the lay. Here's DeMar left side trying to make this a single-digit game again. Oh, had Murray going the wrong way on the crossover. Tried to rise up for the jam and finally got the foul call. Here is one thing that I will say.
What's the issue?
Here's the one thing that I will say, and while we can kill DeMar, while we can go at DeMar for not being efficient right now, what has he done in this second half that has been different than what he was doing in the first half?
One, he's more aggressive in getting to the paint. He's rotating the ball.
He's trying to get these foul calls, though. Here's the thing. Ref's got to make the call, but he's trying to get these foul calls. That's how you work your way back into the game while using this clock. You got to get to the free throw line. We haven't seen the Bulls get to the free throw line a ton. So, and the reason is because, right, like they're taking a lot of mid-range jump shots. They're not going to the cup. They're not fighting their way to the cup. I love that we're seeing them fight their way to the cup in this game. Need to see more of it. Need to see it more consistently, but keep doing what you're doing there. Get to the free throw line. Force these refs to make the call. It literally took DeMar going to the bucket, 2 dudes draped over him, and him trying to dunk it for the ref to go, maybe we'll give you that one.
Hey, you want to know how many free throws we've taken? 4.
I was going to say 4 or 6 because I think P. Will took 2 and Zach took 2.
You want to know how many they have taken? 12.
11?
12.
That's wild.
Right? So the one thing I will say is DeMar's making the right move as a veteran player, getting to the line to get himself more involved in the game, to be productive, put pressure on the defense, and give your team a chance to score without the clock running. That's what you want to do. That's what vets do. Unfortunately, it's also happening at the same time that Zach's just gone off for 9 1/4.
Yeah.
You have to decide. You have to wonder. And I'm just talking out loud at this point. I'm not really trying to cause any division or speculation. Is the best move him trying to get to the line, or do you let Zach continue to cook?
I think here's the thing. To me, Zach's 3-point game, and it's like we said about Vooch, it's like we've said about a lot of these players. Sometimes you just got to see the ball go in the hoop. The one thing we know about Zach LaVine is he can jump high enough that he should be able to get to the bucket whenever he wants to. He's strong enough. He can jump high enough. There should be enough contact there, right, where he should be able to get to the bucket whenever he wants to. But what we see a lot in these games is he starts off the game trying to shoot the 3 ball.
Mm-hmm.
He starts off the game trying to knock down the tray. And if the tray's not falling, then the rest of his game seems thrown off. I think he got himself going. His first, 6 buckets or his first 6 points were at the rim. And then he took a 3. And now you see him cooking from the 3-point line in here a little bit. But I think it's it sounds very cliche to say, but it's literally the training exercise that they tell you to do for shooting, where you literally just start under the rim and work your way out. Because you get the feel under the rim, and then you just work your way out. Is able to knock that one down there. It's a 10-point game again. Got to close this lead, man. Got to close this lead.
By the way, for those who, and I've been one of them, I've been critical of his play, but the $215 million man is giving you 28-6, and we're still in the third quarter with a lot of time left in this game. Okay.
And DeMar's starting to find his shot. He's got 6 in this quarter. He's only got 8 in the game. Here's now, in and out. Mitchell, under the bucket, kicking this out here to Okpala, back up top here now. Getting that out left side to Barnes. They throw this down. Sabonis guarded here by Caruso. Vucci there for the help. We got a zone going here. Pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. That's a 24-second violation. Did I hit something? Thank you. Okay, I knew I wasn't tweaking, bro. Why are we walking back? What's going on? He missed everything. Okay, all right. Well, the Bulls bringing the ball up. 75-66, 9-point game. DeMar coming off of the screen here. DeMar driving under the bucket, out to P-Will, up top to Levine. Pump fake, doesn't take it. Jab step guarded here by Davion Mitchell. Coming off of the screen, gets open. Look, pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. Sabonis with the rebound. Here's Sabonis now, bringing the ball up here. Drops this off to Mitchell. Nice screen there by Sabonis. Mitchell underneath, nowhere to go. Back up to Harrison Barnes, out right side here. On the drive, underneath Sabonis. DeMar getting called for the foul, though, on the drive by Okpala. That'll be on the floor. That's the 3rd on the Bulls here in this quarter. 6 minutes to go here, so keep an eye on the bonus as well. 2 more, they'll be in the bonus. They get this top of the key. Sabonis just did like an arbitrary turn like he was going to shoot a 3 and then didn't. Over to Mitchell. Pull up. Mid-range. Good defense there by P-Will. That's going to be Bulls ball. They say he missed everything. Nope, they're going to say the ball was blocked by P-Will. That didn't look like a block. Did he? Maybe. Okay, I'll give him the block. As Mitchell looking to get the ball in here, throws it out of bounds. He thought he had Akeem Olajuwon on his team.
Ball don't lie.
No. Hey, kid, no. That was a bad play. Ball probably was telling the truth. It was like, he hit it. As here's now Levine bringing the ball up left side. It's a 9-point game here. Bulls trying to cut into this lead. Tough second quarter. Able to make up for it in the 4th. We'll see. Here's Caruso. Back up top to DeMar. Coming off the screen here. Herter on him. DeMar trying to drive. Out to Levine. Almost lost the handle on it. Does lose the handle on it. That's going to be King's ball.
I will also say this. DeMar is swinging the ball. Just for it to come right back to him. Like, if we're gonna kill him for taking too many shots, we also got to kill the other players for not taking enough shots when he's trying to rotate that peel.
75-66 here. Drops his top of the key over to Malik Monk, checking back in. Now down to Sabonis. Sabonis dropping this off the Monk, setting the screen back over Sabonis, kicking this out to the corner to Okpala, top of the key to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Good defense by Vooch. Great lay by Mitchell.
Great lay.
77-66. You had a couple of opportunities to cut this lead down even closer and were unable to do it. Here's Vooch now top of the key. P-Will looking to attack. Oh, nice pass over to Vooch. Pump fake. Got him in the air. Got to finish that. Couldn't finish it, but Vooch will be at the line for a pair.
P-Will out there making some plays. I like to see it.
That was a nice play. I think
Sabonis is actually looking like he lost a lot of weight, too.
I think that's the one thing for me, right, that we don't see enough. What's going to be the hardest thing to stop for the Kings in a boxing one? The 6'10" dude driving downhill and then having options to pass or lay. Like I know like we're looking at P. Will and saying, right, like he's not doing enough, he's not making enough plays and stuff like that. But we got to give him play. Like there's opportunities where he could take a step. We got to let him have those opportunities to go.
Yeah, it's a do or full thing. Sometimes you gotta. It's cool to let the game come to you, but sometimes you got to step into it. And
Yeah.
he's still learning that. And he's in a
Yeah.
situation where it's kind of difficult to find out.
As Vooch able to knock down pair there, 68-77, 9-point game again. Kobe White checking into the game, now top of the key, Sabonis. Dropping this one off
Oh,
here to Monk. Monk slipped, able to hold on to his dribble on the drive, attacking Io here. Good defense by Io DeSumo on Monk under the bucket. Here's Io now, left side. Gets this over to DJJ, right back into the hands of Io, dropping it down to Vooch. Vooch says, come get the ball. Gets it back to Io. Io on the drive. Great defense there by Malik Monk, turning him away. Now
ooh,
Vooch, face
Vooch.
guarded here by Sabonis. Spin move out to Zach. He's open on the drive, 6 on the clock, and they just grab him there. And again, right? Again, half court set. Could that be called a take foul?
No, it's not a take foul.
But we've seen that called a take foul in the half court sets. Even Akpala was looking for the take foul because he's confused. He's like, how's that 2 shots?
But he fouled him on the drive.
But yeah, I think he's saying I grabbed him on the floor. Is being
Oh,
able to knock
yeah.
down the
I
first
can
two.
I
I
can
grabbed
see
him on
him
the
trying to
floor.
make that
That should
argument.
be the take foul, right? Like that's what I'm saying. The consistency on that foul is weird. And we haven't even seen it a ton. Like I thought there was going to be, like you make a new rule usually as Levine able to knock down a pair there. Usually you hear that 100% of the time. Or you see that 100% of the time. It's Sabonis pump fake almost had Vucci going the wrong way. Oh, whoa. That's a travel. They don't call that as Monk. Able to get that one. Crossover, lost the handle on that. Good defense here by the Bulls. 7-point game. Malik Monk looking to drive here on Io. Back to the basket. Turn around. Fade away. Jay it in his face. Couldn't get that one to fall. That would have been a tough move. Here comes Kobe White now, bringing the ball up, gets it out left side to Levine. Levine coming off of the screen here. Step back. He's open. Pull up 3. Left that one short. Rebound there by Fox. My bad, it's Barnes. Barnes coming off of the screen here, guarded by DJJ, getting downhill. Good defense by DJJ. Ball tipped around. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. Bulls ball. Hey, Sabonis and Vooch is going at it, bro. They are throwing some blows out here, dog. What you see them doing off ball is hilarious, bro. Like Vooch is like throwing them around. Sabonis is hitting them like, and it's respect at the whole time. I love it. 77-70 here. Io looking to drive here past Akpala. Step back, dropping it down to Vooch now. Vooch guarded here by Sabonis. Backing in. Double team came out. The Zach pump fake. He wants him to repost. Turnaround. Fade away. Jay. Vooch couldn't knock that one down. Akpala with the rebound.
I like Zach going back to Vooch on that one.
They've been doing that. They've been allowing him to reset. And I like that. And it's basically just saying, hey, get big, my boy. Here's Mitchell now, top of the key, gets it up to Sabonis. Sabonis thought about a shot, doesn't take it. Pull up now, does. Can't get that one hit off the heel. Akpala trying to tip it to himself. That's going to be Bulls rebound. Here's Kobe White looking to attack. A lot of contact there, and they say it's a clean steal. They get it up to Monk. Monk up and under, jam. Oh, my God.
That's a good play right there, dog. I ain't going to lie to you. That's a good play. Timeout, Billy. That's a good timeout, boy.
How did you?
Bro, my man went up. Pumped it.
Kobe closed
yammed
out
on that
great.
man.
Kobe closed out great.
Pump. Give it to him. Hey, bruh, that's a highlight right there, dog. I gotta give it to him. Sometimes you just gotta shake that man's hand and take your L. That's a good dunk.
Hey Rex, listen, I will, and don't everybody. Nope. Kobe White has been balling this game. Kobe White has played well this game. Kobe White has played well this game. And that was a foul.
Kobe with 7 points, 2 rebounds, does have 2 turnovers. I mean, listen, he's playing his role. He's giving you 7 points in 12 minutes. I know it's not just about scoring the ball, but I mean, he hasn't done a whole lot to warrant to say trade Kobe right now. Now, mind you, he still might get traded. I
He
think
might
he
get
should,
traded, yeah, for sure.
but
Now, here's the one part that I find
hey, he
funny.
do got a point about this though, because that was a bad turnover, right? Listen, Matt, I'm not saying
No,
you're
but the thing
wrong.
is, Monk bumped him into the four guys. Monk
Nah, he
came
should have.
up and goes through the body to try and get the steal.
To be
Kobe
honest with
grabs
you,
it.
he should have pulled it back and just waited. He just pulled it back and he tried to dribble through. It's a bad play. Like,
Yeah,
it's a bad
yeah.
play. But I mean,
If you run through me to get to the ball, I'll I mean, the chances that you're going to get the ball are a lot higher if they don't call a foul.
I'm gonna drop for 1 second to grab some more tea, and I'll be right back.
All good. The part that's always interesting to me is while we are in the struggles, while I don't like how the Bulls are playing consistently, I hate the consistency of this team. Billy Donovan said it best, said consistently inconsistent. That's what this Bulls team has been. If I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're a Bulls fan and you come talking about just blow it up, I just kind of ignore your basketball acumen, I guess, because winning 20 games don't fix this either. It just doesn't. Starting from the bottom don't fix this either. You know what I mean? Like, no team has ever tanked and won a championship. Philly played the long game. It took them 10 years to find one dude, and he hasn't been out the second round. Now, if you want to adjust some pieces, that's a little bit different. But blowing it up does not work. As here's now, 9-point game. Ayo Dosunmu bringing the ball up here, 2:48 to go here in the third. Gets the ball top of the key to Kobe White. Kobe picked up here, gets it over to Zach LaVine. LaVine taking his time, guarded by Akpala, looking to drive here into the traffic. A lot of contact, no foul, but LaVine rolling it in off of the top of the glass. Got the lay there. Here's Monk now, bringing the ball back out, kicks this out left side to Akpala. Akpala looking to drive here on Ayo. Good defense, back out to Monk. Tough three. Couldn't knock that one down. Rebound there by Paypayl. Here's Zach LaVine now, bringing the ball up here, coming off of the screen. They get Murray on him. On the drive, Zach downhill. Oh, my God, they are killing Zach at the bucket. Not one foul call here. They throw a high oop up the meadow, but he can't get up there. He threw that one up to bro. I don't know. I don't know who he thought that was going to, bro. He thought Medu was Andre Drummond on that. He threw that to the heavens. He was trying to hit Zeus with that one, my boy. As they get this left side, DeMar guarded now by Monk. Back to the basket, backing in. Turn around, pump fake, step through at the glass, lay. Splitting the double team on that one. 79-74, Bulls closing the gap here, 1:45 to go. DeMar's got 10. He's got 8 in this quarter alone. This is the most we've seen this entire Bulls team score offensively on this road trip. As they throw this down, good defense there. Knocked away by DJJ. Here comes Kobe White, looking to attack the bucket. Driving, kicks it out, open, Dosunmu, three. Oh, hit off the side of the rim. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by De'Aaron Fox. Here comes Fox, looking to attack, into the body, out to the corner. Murray, pull up, three, got it. Here's left side. Ayo driving in, attacking out to Paypayl. Paypayl now going to get downhill, going through the contact, off of the glass, bucket. Are you kidding me, dog? Fam, are you? So much contact. So much contact. As they get this down now to Murray. Murray getting it back out here to Fox. Under a minute to go here in the third. Fox, crossover, step back, pull up, mid-range, over DJJ. Can't get that one to fall. Kobe White with the rebound, 82-76. 45 seconds to go. Kobe bringing the ball up here, stops, back out to DeMar. DeMar splitting the double team. He's at the bucket for the one-hand jam. And it's a 4-point game, 82-78. DeMar DeRozan rising up on the defense. He said, meet me at the top. I'll punch your ticket.
It's that necessary evil we keep talking about, right?
So let me ask you this, right? I said this as we're on a commercial break now for the timeout. I said this while you were away. Right now is the best we've seen everybody play at once on this team. We haven't had a game to this point where Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Vooch, everybody's getting their buckets, everybody's playing their game well, P. Will getting involved, all that. As much as we've been through this season, is it as simple as Zach just making the shots that we've seen Zach make the entire time? DeMar making the shots that we've seen DeMar make the entire time? Is it as simple as that? Because right now, they're outscoring them 31-20, and it's good defense and making shots.
You know, it's interesting because I'm looking at the box score, and at the end of the day, it's always about making shots. The game has always been and will always be
about buckets.
but
R.I.P. to the legend, bro. That was such a bar that stuck with everybody.
but yeah, it's one thing to sit there and say it's always about buckets, but then it's like, are you getting the buckets in the floor of the game where everyone can still like eat, and the game kind of just comes to you and you all click as a team, or are you forcing it? And so as we got Fox going down the cut,
good defense there by DJJ and Kobe White. Here comes DeMar bringing the ball the other way. DeMar, double team coming his way. Missed Kobe White wide open there. DeMar back to the basket, turnaround, fadeaway, mid-range. Couldn't get that one to fall. Missed Kobe White wide open. That entire sequence. And Fox almost stepping out there.
Now that's the problem. That should be a pass.
That should have been a pass. That should have been a pass. As here's now Fox with the ball guarded here by DJJ. But again, right, like that's also the necessary evil. Like, if he makes it, there's a spin move by Fox, and we got a foul call there on DJJ. And like, if he makes it,
free flow,
we're just like tough shot. But DeMar makes those. You know what I mean? Like that's really what I'm saying when I look at it. Like, we've seen so many games here where all three of them just don't score.
But you know what? It's not. I think we're also coming to the era, and I think this is a good thing, where it's going to be less about individual stats and more about good team play.
Yeah. As pull-up, mid-range, Murray couldn't get that one to go, and that's how the quarter will end, 82-78. Bulls, punch them back. They literally, in the third quarter, take back everything that happened in the second outside of 2 points, and you trail by 4. You're in a great position.
You know, to add on that comment, as we go into another commercial break, heading to the fourth. So everybody get your popcorn ready.
Hit that like button if you haven't done so, man. Let's get this fourth quarter cracking. We got 190 in the building, 74 likes on the video.
It's something about that free-flowing offense. And normally, I think Draymond said this in the interview. The league goes in trends. Normally, every 7 years, there's a trend. And right now,
that changes, yeah.
We're trending back to not only just good parity, but now everyone wants to find what that secret sauce was for Golden State to be where they were. Normally, it's like one or two teams that lead that trend into the next era of basketball. How many times have we seen Golden State just cook? Everyone's like playing good basketball. Everyone's scoring. We don't really care how many points Steph scores. We just wanted them to see good basketball and knock down a couple of threes. That man can walk out there with 15 points. He had a good game. Yeah. Like, I think we're getting back to that era of basketball. Very early 90s, but just more skills and, you know, more threes.
Yeah.
That right there, this is a long play. Thank you for sticking around with it. That leads to my statement of we gotta create that synergy here, and that's what we don't have. I don't believe we don't have shooters on this team. I don't believe it. You want to know why?
We don't have.
Because I see P. consistently knock down some of these threes. In fact, P. Will is 50% from three right now.
But the thing is, right, like, we don't use P. Will in that, man. I think the thing is we don't have spot-up shooters. We don't have consistent spot-up shooters. You know what I mean? Like that dude that what's your job? Shoot.
Yeah, but I think the spot-up shooter now is someone who could put the ball on the floor now and make other plays. Like, we don't have specialists anymore because people are now developed their game to the point where they can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And that makes you more valuable and more dangerous on the court. Now, you know, like you look at Herter. Does Herter only shoot threes?
For the most part. For the most part, he kind of does.
I mean, that's his claim to fame. Don't get me wrong. Like, look, Steph only that's like saying Steph only shoots threes. Like, Steph is known for threes. He hits them at a high rate. That's his game. But
Yeah.
Steph does so much more. And I know it's a weird comparison, but it's like, hey, Steph back in the 90s would have been a 3-point shooter specialist. That's what you do. That's what we want you here for.
You know what? I used to say that till the finals last year. As we get in the fourth quarter cracking. After the finals last year, I can't say that. As they drop this down here, spin move by Barnes, guarded by Dragic, and he took advantage of that. Bro, that finals last year, I used to say Stephen Curry would be his dad in the 90s. He proved me wrong. As now, DeMar walking in, pull up, midi, can't knock that one down. Rebound there by DJJ. Got that one knocked out of his hand. Last touch there by De'Aaron Fox. But yeah, I literally used to say, okay. I literally used to say that Steph would be his dad. And it's now pull up three. Dragic can't knock that one down. And you got to get the shots falling here. Bringing the ball up here is Monk. Monk driving in. Good defense there by DJJ. Fighting past it. Got the finish on that,
Bro, Monk, if y'all can't see this, Monk just hit him with 2 behind the back wraps with full contact, getting to the paint.
Disgusting, bro.
Ayo goes to the cup with the lay.
Bro, again, he can make almost every contested layup. If it's wide open, he be smoking. Here's Fox now getting blocked from behind by Ayo Dosunmu, putting the body on the line. Here comes DeMar looking for somebody open. That was a travel. Out the DJJ pull up three. He got it. That's not who I wanted on the three. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hey, guess
and
what?
we got a timeout here early. Hey, Dragic got the ball, traveled immediately. They didn't call it. And then he kicked it out to DJJ. I wasn't looking for DJJ on the corner three on that. I'm not going to lie. But I'll take it.
The momentum has swung in our direction. We are now down 3. We're back in this game. Again, we got to ride the wave with this team. I mean, sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. I'm learning to never count us out. I don't like playing that style of basketball.
I hate it. You won't. Here's the thing. There's certain teams you can play that style against, but it's not going to work in situations like we just went through, right? So like you had to play that game versus Phoenix, and then you had to play that game versus Golden State. Although versus Phoenix, you really were down 20 the entire time. But then when you're playing that game versus Golden State, you're only off of a day's rest.
Yeah.
They're off of 2 days rest. You're trying to fight back in that last game, and now you got to fight back in this game, and now you got to fight back in this game.
Everybody.
It makes you too tired. You're playing a game. The one thing I wanted to see this season was I felt like we had a lineup that should allow us to not have Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, and at a minimum, DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Jimmy G's done for the season with a broken foot. Jimmy Garoppolo for all the basketball people, not Jimmy G buckets. I'm assuming, right, Baki? We're not talking about because Garoppolo went out with a nasty injury. Bro, it was a lot of injuries today, bro.
Yeah, freaky stuff, man. Freaky stuff. Hey, listen, this is we continue with this break real quick. Just want to let
By the way, over 200 in the chat.
200. Appreciate you tuning in right now. We know it's Sundays, a lot of other games you could be watching, football included. I think that game's over there, but whatever. Thank you for tuning in with us. Want you all to know the post game will be happening. Get in tune with us. That's the number there. We're going to be there. Myself, Marcus Couch. You might see Pat the Designer, Man, Myth the Legend over there himself. Well, let's get it cracking. Get it cracking.
207 in the building, man. 85 likes on the video. Hit that like button as we're coming down to the closing minutes. Well, closing minutes, 10:47 to go. But closing minutes of the game. The whole fourth quarter is closing. It's all closing. ABC, man.
The funny thing about this is Jimmy G was having a season right now, too.
Jimmy G was having a season, bro. Jimmy G was having a season. And I'll say this. I'm the person that I've said Jimmy G is just the game manager guy, that he exists in an excellent offense. As we got a technical foul here, free throw for DeMar DeRozan, able to knock that one down. What did we miss?
Broke his foot. And listen, I'll say this. sad to see it end this way, but he made a good case for him to now get a really good starting job somewhere. I don't care what nobody says. Jimmy G's a winner. I like Jimmy G.
I like Jimmy G. I just don't hold him in as high regard as you do, I think. As they kick this out to the corner, Barnes open three, couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by DeMar. What was the tech for? Out
I
left
didn't catch
side. Here's
that.
Io attacking, fighting through, drops it off the Dragic, but we got a blocking foul here as
Nice,
Davion Mitchell met a freight train and Io DeSumo coming down.
nice.
Somebody tweeted this to me and tagged the Breeze in it. Would you fire Matt Eberflus to replace him with Sean Payton? Yes. Yes. Listen. I love what Flus is doing. I love what Flus is building. Yeah. The dude that coach Drew Brees. Yeah. No. As DeMar kicking us out, not Io. Io on the drive, back up top here to Dragic. Dragic taking his time here, bringing the ball back out. Davion Mitchell stepping up on him. We got a foul on Harrison Barnes. Did he cup check DJJ?
It looks like he got him in the face.
Oh, he hit him in the face. Hit that bridge of the nose right there. All right, bro. You selling it. You're not bleeding.
Trey Lance confidence. Yeah. The
Fox got a
49ers.
tech because he thought he was fouled by Io. Okay. I didn't see it. So and we can't hear them. So as now coming off of the screen here, DeMar low in and out, pull up, tough shot over Murray, left that short, strong rebound by P. Will, pump fake, hook shot, can't get that one, fighting for the board again. How's that out on P. Will? We got a last touch by, hey, DJJ and Harrison Barnes got something going on there. What was that? You seen that? You seen
Yeah,
that?
I saw it. Hey,
He's like, made sure to like give the ref the ball as he's going past Barnes. Here's now Barnes. Gets this up to Meadow. Meadow dropping this off here. Now good defense again by DJJ. Here's DeMar pushing the tempo, attacking the bucket, gets past Murray, blocked off of the glass.
That's not a foul, DeMar. Get up, play defense.
That was clean. As they get this down to Meadow, two-hand jam. And you know what? There were two opportunities. As Io said, we're not taking no time. We're pushing. Out the Dragic, thought about a three, doesn't take it. Right side, P. Will.
Let's go,
thought
P.
about
Will.
a three. He's going to attack. He's at the bucket. He got the
And
lay.
one.
And one.
Let's go, P. Will.
Hey, that was smooth. You don't even – that's growth. That's growth.
That's growth. I like
That's growth because the moment in that from P. Will early on in this season, his last year, is I've got to be the big guy. I need to go through you. Let me sidestep you. The sidestep on that is growth.
I think the growth is the pump fake. The pacing.
That's also the growth too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's confidence.
The other thing I will say.
Work.
Hey, the other thing I will say is, did it look like he could have cleared him?
Yeah, it looked like he could have cleared him.
Bro, I thought when he jumped, I was like, man, could P. Will have cleared him on that? You might have wanted to go for that one, my boy.
I thought he was going to go for the dunk, but I'm glad he did what he did.
I'm glad he went for the layup.
Guess what?
1-point game here.
1-point game.
9-2 run here, 88-87. Here's Davion Mitchell bringing the ball up here. Drops this off right side to Herter. Now getting it over to Sabonis. He's facing up. Guarded here by Vooch. Drops his back out to Barnes. Barnes attacking. Good defense again by the Bulls. Bulls playing the passing lanes well here in the fourth quarter.
Bulls are playing well. Hey, I will say this. Billy don't like
Hey, El Harry, I can't disagree with this. The growth is the finish. As they get this in now to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell guarded here by Dragic, driving in, kicks it back out, and we got a foul call. It's going to go against. Is that against Dragic?
I would say this. I'm not going to complain, but if you want a defensive lineup right now, you still want to give Vooch some rest. I would love to see Andre Drummond on this floor.
At this point, I would agree with you. Sabonis can do a lot to Andre Drummond, but there was moments out there where Sabonis wasn't in the game, and Sabonis now with the ball in his hand drops this off the Monk looking to attack here on Vooch. Tough shot, got the finish. No, I now when you back in the game at this moment, I would be okay with you going to Drummond. As they kick this out to the corner, P. Will, jab step. Oh, he should have took that side. He should have took that side. Coming off of the screen there. DeMar with the ball.
Ooh, spin
move. Underneath, out to the corner, Dragic, 7 on the shot clock. Step back, doesn't take it. Out now to P. Will. P. Will off of the hands.
That's a low pass. That's a low pass.
Looking like a Bears receiver, but the pass came in a little bit low. So
3-point game. We 3-point game. 8 minutes left, man. This is a winnable game. Zach is not on the floor, by the way, for those who can't see it.
19-16 right now in the turnover battle. Kings have 22 points off of turnovers in this game. Pull up 3. Monk got it.
Mm.
And that's a 6-point game there.
It's
And
a good
just like that,
timeout,
Billy
Billy.
Donovan taking a timeout. 8:30 to go in the game. Bulls making it a game, but a couple of tough plays there.
Man, that's the funny thing about it is a three, no matter what era of basketball you play, it's still a demoralizing shot
Hey,
when it's all net at the right
hey,
time.
it hurt. It hurt.
Boy,
It hurt, boy. If you knock down especially like the other team was going on a run, and it's just to kill that run, like, oh, y'all thought y'all was back? Bang. Like,
thought I
oh,
was
fuck.
feeling you. Cash. Like, what is
That's
happening
tough.
here?
That's tough.
Oh man. We
How's your
back in it
day
though.
going,
We back
Perry?
in it,
My
Breeze
day's
Nation.
been
Let's do
okay.
it.
My day's been okay. My day's been okay. Did a little running around. Did a
Can we
little
get
work on the
much
show.
higher?
Can we get much higher?
So high.
Still cool to sing Kanye, right?
I'm singing Kanye. I don't care. Y'all sung
Hey,
R. Kelly for 30
somebody,
years.
somebody, somebody asked me that. They was like, "Y'all still listening to Kanye though?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Yep.
yeah."
Y'all banged R. Kelly all the way up until now. Yes, I'm
Hey,
still listening to Kanye.
hey, what you mean all the way up until now? It's people still banging R. Kelly riding down the street. I will say it is a weird flex to just be like, I'm banging R. Kelly, like just to let everybody know. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird flex. Like, we
The
didn't need you to
weirdest
do
flex
that.
for me was the older women sitting there saying, "Oh, they shouldn't have. Them damn girls knew what they was doing. This, that, and that." And we ain't gonna make this a political show, but I'm just saying, if you know R. Kelly, and if you're from Chicago, it's like, come on, that's not the flex you think it is. I actually feel sorry for your granddaughters. Um,
Antoine said, is that Antoine or Antonio? Antonio. No, Antoine.
it's Antoine. It's Antoine.
Says, how come Billy doesn't have Zach in? He's got arrested some point.
Zach has the rest at some point. He's played 27 minutes. He has 32 points, and he's going to close out this game. Still shooting efficient, 65 from the field, 42% from three. Yeah, I think he's gonna let Zach close this game out.
You want to know what's wild about games like this is that with the team that we have, I should feel like we have the advantage. Like I feel like with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Vooch on the floor, we should have the advantage in this game.
That's
But
tough.
based on the play that we've seen, we just don't.
You know what? I wouldn't have felt that way. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. I wouldn't have felt that way. I would have had Harrison Barnes over P. Will at this moment.
As
I would
now
have
LaVine
very
left
fine.
side, guarded by Mitchell, gets his top of the key. Over now to Ayo Sumo left side here now to Caruso. Caruso calling for the screen. Now driving downhill. Pump fake. Gets it back out to Zach. Pull up 3 over
No,
Mitchell.
no, no,
Couldn't knock
no.
that one down. Ball tipped around. Rebound there by Harrison Barnes. Here's now Davion Mitchell bringing the ball up here. Top of the key. Monk with the ball guarded here by Ayo Sumo. Gets it out left side to Davion Mitchell. He jab steps. Now comes off the screen from Sabonis. Driving downhill. Kicks it out to the corner. Monk pull up 3. Couldn't get that one. Hit off the right side of the rim. Rebound there by Zach LaVine. LaVine now trying to get the offense going here in the fourth. Had it going the entire game. LaVine top of the key. Now getting it left side over here to Caruso. Caruso guarded by Herter. He's bringing the ball in on the drive. A lot of contact there. I think that's going to go against Herter,
I
and
don't
that'll be a
know if you
foul.
noticed this, but I actually like this move by Billy. Zach is in, DeMar is out. He's letting Zach continue to cook.
Yeah.
He's toying with those particular
He's
lineups like
staggering.
that.
He's
I like
staggering.
it.
I like it. The tough part is that you got to stagger your two best players, but I do like it. As now
Yeah.
LaVine with the ball here, coming off of the screen. Kicks this back out to Vooch. Vooch pull up midi, hit off the front of the rim, couldn't get the rebound there. A
Let's
lot
put
of
the
jump
Kings on
shots
them.
here. Let's get to
I
the
still
bucket.
think a good example would be looking at the Clippers and how they play. Let's get an early foul off Ayo for the bump on Fox. I mean,
They
no,
was
that's
blowing the
Monk.
whistle on that before the contact came.
Yeah, man. Interesting. Um, they're in the bonus now. We're officially in the bonus, so it's gonna be a
Ah,
long
we
one.
can't be. Are we?
Yeah, we're in the bonus now.
They fouled us 5 times? Huh. As here's now Herter with the ball. So now even more reason to get to the paint, by the way. Here's now Sabonis, top of the key, dropping us off here. Monk, little in and out, driving on DJJ. Good defense. How is that a foul, bro? How is that a foul, bro? That's the third on the Bulls now, picking up
Can
2
we
on
get
this
much
possession alone.
higher?
Bro, how's that a foul?
So high.
I don't get it. It's here comes now DeMar DeRozan into the game for Ayo Dosunmu. That was short-lived. Top of the key now. Sabonis thought about a 3, doesn't take it here. Trying to get the ball down to Monk. Right side. Herter, pull up, 3. Couldn't get that one. That shot's been off for him all night. Here comes DeMar bringing the ball up left side. And again, listen.
Get it to Zach. Get it to Zach.
DeMar's done a lot of attacking here in this game. Attack the paint. Here's DeMar backing in, turnaround, pull up, midi, got it to go and 1.
It's hard
you know what? And I'll give y'all a sneak peek to the interview to what I talked about with Chuck. Chuck talked about kind of Billy Donovan's game plan when the reason that we go to DeMar out of timeouts and stuff like that. When a lot of times we're saying get it to Zach. And he broke down basically right, like who's the guy that has the reputation of getting to the free throw line? Who's the guy that forces the issue to get to the free throw line? Who's the guy that baits people in the shots to get to the free throw line? Basically, that Billy Donovan is trying to slow this game down by taking advantage of getting to the line. And when you see it play out, like after hearing somebody is watching it and is closer, well, sitting closer than us anyway, as Herter now on the drive here, sidestep, pull up, midi, got that one to fall. That
got that one. All right, look at Herter.
Weird shot there. Got that one to fall. Here's Caruso now taking his time, top of the key over to Levine. Levine coming off of the screen here, looking to attack. He wants to force the issue. Puts up a tough shot, fighting for the board. Vooch can't come away with it. Rebound there now by Fox. Out left side. Herter back up top to Fox. Fox guarded here by DeMar. Drops this down here to Sabonis. Sabonis taking his time. Gets it off to Herter. Herter mid-range. Step back. He's got Bucci on him. Picks up his dribble. Now drops it down to Sabonis. Sabonis spin move at the bucket. Got that one to go.
The one thing I don't want to happen is for Sabonis to catch fire right now.
Yeah, he hasn't done much in this game offensively. Let's not get him woken up. Here's DeMar now. Going downhill. Going with the bump. Couldn't get that one to go. No foul call coming. And here comes Davion Mitchell the other way at the bucket lane. And Billy Donovan's going to take a timeout here.
9-point swing.
99, 95, 45 to go. A lot of time here. But, dog, you got to get some – it can't just be one-on-one in those situations. That's what I will say. It can't just be I'm going to force my way into the paint. You know how you pick up fouls? Somebody freaking cut. Get some movement. Get some action. Somebody's got to cut.
I will say this. This is why – we know this is not Billy's fault at this point because Ayo picked up some quick fouls, really ticky-tack fouls. Is Vegas in the building? Really ticky-tack fouls because good Lord, what was that? But the point I was making earlier, this is where you see Ty Lue stagger Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and stuff like that. And if you look at their games where they are on the floor, as few as they are, that's how he does it, to allow each one of them the opportunity to kind of do what they do best. Right now, I'm seeing DeMar do what he does best, but I also see Zach not being able to benefit from that, or the team benefit from that. Realistically, if you're not going to be rotating the ball like you did to get back into this game, so it's that double-edged sword we keep talking about. Sabonis' footwork is elite.
Oh yeah, Sabonis. It's weird, right? Like, there's no American bigs in the NBA that can compete at all with any of the foreign bigs. Who'd have thought we'd be there? Your best bigs in the NBA are like Sabonis, Jokic, Vooch, as Zach LaVine bringing the ball up here. Kings on an 11-3 run last 3 minutes. Zach LaVine fighting downhill. Ball knocked away. And Zach LaVine saying, you made that call twice down there, and you haven't made that call once. He's hugging him. As DeMar gets the ball in here to Zach. Keep forcing the issue. Don't go away from it. Zach attacking, step
That's
back,
good
got that one
defense.
ripped away by Davion Mitchell, and they call a foul on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be pissed if I'm Davion Mitchell. I just hugged him down here. I just swiped at the ball over here, and you call a foul there. That's clean. That is a foul. There's a foul. You swiped
Yeah, no,
across the body.
the second swipe he hit him.
It's a foul. Yeah, it's a foul.
Yeah, second swipe he hit him. I don't know why we sitting there doing all of that. That's a foul.
I think he was more
line.
mad at himself for missing because he got the first one. As Zach LaVine at the free throw line here, 99-90.
Got to hit the free
Got
throw.
that one to go.
As far as free throws are concerned, the discrepancy has now swung in the Bulls' favor. We have now taken 15 free throw attempts. The Kings have yet to take another one since I last mentioned it. They're still stuck at 12.
Missing the second of two there. 8-point game here. Here comes Mitchell bringing the ball up, coming off the screen, top of the key up to Sabonis. Sabonis looking to get it back to Fox, and does. Fox on the drive, going up, got that one to fall.
It's a tough bucket right there.
10-point game yet again. 5 minutes to go here in this game. And Zach LaVine,
some movement,
calling out the play, coming off of the screen here. Downhill, pull up, midi, off the glass, got it.
You got to call bank on that one.
101-93. 8-point game now. Here's Mitchell bringing the ball up here. Got to play some defense, though, boys. Low in and out, top of the key. Sabonis over right side to Fox. Fox looking to get a screen. Crossover, got away from him. Pull up three. Couldn't knock it down. No, that'll be Bulls ball. He got a wide open look. Hey, Caruso be getting mixed, bro. As good defensively as Caruso is, Caruso stay going the wrong direction.
Hey, he just recovered really well.
He recovers great, bro. He recovers great, but that boy be going a whole different direction. As here's now Zach LaVine now with the ball, picked up here by Mitchell, throws it down to DeMar.
Somebody cut.
Coming DeMar's way, back up top to Vooch, wide open over to P. Will, corner, pull up, three, hit off the heel there, strong rebound by LaVine, off of the glass, lay.
Let's go. It's a 6-point game. This game is not over with.
101-95 here. Zach's got 37. He's 15 for 25. P. Will guarding Herter here. Switch coming. Nope. P. Will going to stick with him. Double team on Herter. Underneath the bucket. Herter up and under. That's a tough leg.
Bro, how does Herter walk you down like that, though?
You can't let him do that to you, bro. You cannot let him do that to you, bro. What the heck was that? Here's LaVine now. Step back, pull up. Midi, couldn't get that one to go. Caruso fighting for the board, can't get it there. Rebound there by Sabonis. 3:33 to go. 103-95. Bulls down 8 here. Gotta play some defense. Here's Fox now, guarded by Caruso. Little in and out, coming off of the screen here. Drops this down to Sabonis. Sidestep off of the glass. Couldn't get it to go, but got the foul on DeMar.
I'm going to be honest with you. I actually want Ayo in this game right now because Caruso can't keep up with Fox. Caruso is not Caruso. I love Caruso and what he does, but he can't keep up with Fox. It's just knowing your personnel. I'm not saying Ayo's going to be better, but I know he can keep up.
That foul call.
I don't like that foul call either.
I don't know. Like he stepped back and DeMar didn't touch him. Is Sabonis able to knock that one down?
I see Rex in the chat. What's up, Rex? Mighty Matt. Kevin says we haven't gone. No, that's not Kevin. Somebody just said we haven't gone to Vooch. I can be honest with you. This is the one game where I can see where it's not beneficial to go through Vooch. The Kings are defending that post really, really well.
Yeah. Sabonis has done a great job on Vooch when they have gone down there to him.
And Sabonis is not having a star night right now, right? And he's one of the better offensive players on this team. So
10-point game here, 3:10 to go. Fam, it literally took DeMar getting pushed out of bounds for them to call that foul. They was not about to call that. As DeMar will get to the free throw line here, they were not about to call that, bro.
And it's not even a flop. He actually he shouldered that man.
They was not about to call that, bro.
Davion Mitchell overplaying it, then a little too aggressive. Now the Bulls again at the free throw line, 3 minutes left, scoring with the clock not running. That's what we need right now.
Here's the one thing I will say. I said, if you're going to call the game this way, call it this way the whole game. They called it that way the whole game, bro.
Yeah, they called it that way the whole game.
They have called it that way the whole game.
It made for horrible entertainment, but
105-96. Pat, do you think Ben Mathurin could win Rookie of the Year over Ben Carroll? Absolutely. I think it's a shot.
I think he has a shot.
And his team's winning.
I think what's the name wins the most
105-97.
improved. Come on, Zach.
And
You did too much right there. That's on
wow,
you,
Zach,
Zach.
you
Nah,
can't
that's
do
on
that,
Zach.
bro. You
That's on
can't
Zach.
do that. Zach's got to know he can't do that. They're in the bonus as well.
You can't overplay it, bro. You can't overplay it.
Because now you're giving them the points back. Crossover.
Yeah, you can't do
That's a
that. Come
foul.
on, bro.
That's
Come
a
on.
foul.
Thunder, we're really a 12 seed. Yeah, we're a 12 seed, but it's a tightly contested conference right now. So I wouldn't put too much focus on that one.
Mitchell able to knock that one down, 106-97. Bulls have gotten pretty much outplayed here in this fourth quarter. It's been a back and forth, but they've never the Kings have never given back the lead. Have the Bulls had a lead in this one? Is knocking down a pair there?
We had a 7 points was our biggest lead, and then it's been the Kings for the most part.
Here's now DeMar, double team coming his way, kicks this to the corner, down now to Caruso. Caruso missing Paypayl, missing him on the cut. We finally get a cut, just didn't see him there. And the ball movement of this team is just so tragic. 107-107. Here's now Barnes, top of the key, throwing this down here to Sabonis.
Got the double on Sabonis.
Double on Sabonis here. Sabonis trying to spin out of it, and they
That's
call
not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. He tries to spin through that. He tries to split a double. That's on him. I don't want him injured. Sabonis is down on the floor. He's holding. I guess he hit his hip pretty hard. But that's on him. You can't try to spin through a double like that, bro. Watch this. Watch this. That's on him. You can't spin through a double like that. Oh, hits his head. Does he hit his head? I challenge that. You can't spin through a double.
That's a foul on Paypayl.
That's not a foul on Paypayl. You can't spin through a double.
I'm not saying that it is a foul. And wait, what's going on here? Billy get a tech? Or did Zach get a tech?
Zach probably got the tech.
Is able to knock that down. Zach got a technical foul there. And it's an 11-point game.
Man, we got some things to talk about, man. Come check it out in the post game, man. We got a lot to talk about. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
108-97, Sabonis able to knock down the first of two.
When have you ever seen someone who tries to unsuccessfully split two defend? Pat, if me and you are right next to each other and J Mart tries to go through us, that's it. He falls. That's on him. You can't try to bulldoze your way.
It is on him. It's definitely on him.
That's garbage, bro. I mean, we were already down, but still, don't sit there and do that.
111-97, 2:30 to go here. I mean, listen, you're playing in the fourth like you played in the second.
Zach, getting to the
drive, Zach.
Oh,
fighting through to the contact. Paypayl putting it down, but it's going to be offensive basket interference.
Come on, Zach. Play ball. Play ball. Play ball. It's frustrating. I know. Play ball. That was above the cylinder, though. Zach had that bucket. Let me see. Yeah, you can't do that one, dog. You got to let it.
110-97 here.
Oof, that's tough.
Here's Mitchell now, bringing the ball back up. Almost stolen by Caruso. Right side over to Fox, out to the corner. Herter pull up three. Couldn't knock that one down. Bucci with the rebound. 13-point game here. 2:05 to go. Back out to Vooch. Right side to Caruso. Caruso coming off of the screen. Thought about a shot. Doesn't take it. Now gets it over to Zach. Zach looking for a pass. Now looking to attack. Bringing the ball back out over to Caruso. Pull up three. Couldn't get that one. Hit off the hit.
There is nobody moving, though. The only person that's moving is Vooch because he has to get out of the key.
Because he's got to set screens. Here's now the drive. Pump fake. Bringing the ball back out. Drops this off here to Sabonis. Sabonis out to the corner. Drive. Pull up. Midi. Davion Mitchell can't get that one to go, but with 1:26 to go, you would assume that this game's all but over here. Here's DeMar now. Left side. Drops this off to Levine. Levine bringing it topside. Pull up three. Can't knock that one down. And the Bulls are going to take another L here. 110-97. Marcus Couch in the building.
What's up?
What's going on, Marcus?
Not our score, not our win column.
Bulls are going to drop to 9-14 on the season here. Definitely we'll talk about this over on the post-game show. But it's not good right now. Back out Vooch on the drive out to the corner. Levine, pump fake, doesn't take it. Now attacking downhill at the bucket, and they give him that foul.
Yeah, I want to hear some frustration of the fans. What do you think is the problem here? What is your proposed solution to this? Is it a lineup change in terms of who are we putting on the floor, or is it a personnel change? I'd love to hear from the fans today.
Zach with 30. Yeah, me too, man. It's going to be interesting. Zach with 38 so far, going for 39 if it's the second free throw. Accordingly, I don't know who pulls these stats out of the woodwork, but this is his fourth time in his career of dropping 30-plus on the Kings. Interesting stat right there for what it's worth. I wonder how many of those equated to wins.
That's what I was going to ask. What's the record of that?
Probably two. Because I know he got one. I probably, because I know his first game versus the Kings, we definitely beat him. Because it's the last time I think I saw Zach Levine dunk on somebody. I don't even remember who Buddy was. He was just a tall black dude that was down there, and Zach Levine yammed it on his head. 110-99.
Man, this hurts.
And again, the Bulls.
Get your phones ready.
We do not beat the Sacramento Kings. As pull up three, Herter missing everything on that one. We don't beat the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento very often. We almost never do it. Going back to Jordan, Michael Jordan lost to Sacramento quite a bit in Sacramento. That's exactly who it was. It was Sampson. That's exactly who it was.
Zach gets 41.
110. It's going to be a 9-point loss. The Kings are going to light the beam.
Zach is so pissed
straight
right
off
now.
the court. Zach is pissed.
Zach is pissed.
Zach running straight off the court.
Everybody, please, we want to talk about this. Zach is fuming right now, but please come to the post game with us. Call in, get in tune with us. We want to hear what your thoughts are. Marcus Couch, myself, Pat, you coming with us? What's happening?
I'll pop in there for a little bit. I got to set some stuff up for Locked On Bulls because, of course, we're doing Locked On Bulls today. Got to pop on Locked On NBA for a quick segment, but I'll pop in there for a little bit.
Sounds like a plan with A. Let's talk about it. Let's hold the commentary till we get over there, fellas.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. As always, man, it's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Joined by the pettiest man alive, and make sure you guys tune in with Marcus Couch over on the post-game show, and Kid, I'll pop in as well. As always, man, y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bulls take another L. We got to find some answers, and I don't know what it is. Peace.